church on Sunday. Don't get on my knees to pray. Don't memorize the books of the Bible. I got my own special way. And I know Jesus loves me. Maybe just a little bit more. Fall down on my knees every Sunday at Sir Elderly's candy store. It's got to be a chocolate Jesus, make me feel good inside. It's got to be a chocolate Jesus, keep me satisfied. I don't want no Abba Zabba, I don't want no almond joy. There ain't nothing better suitable for this boy. It's the only thing that picks me up. It's better than a cup of gold. It's got to be a chocolate Jesus, satisfy my soul. When the weather gets hot, there's whiskey in the shade. It's best to wrap your savior up in cellophane. Flows like the big muddy, but that's okay. You pour him over ice cream for a nice parfait. It's got to be a chocolate Jesus, it's good enough for me. It's got to be a chocolate Jesus, it's good enough for me. It's got to be a chocolate Jesus, it makes me feel good inside. It's got to be a chocolate Jesus, keep me satisfied. And I'm live, just in time for the song to end. Cool. Hello, everybody, welcome. I forgot you did covers? Me too. I need to redo that one. I can do that better, I'm sure. I don't know. I'm not really happy with that one, to be honest. This is exactly the type of music I've been enjoying lately. Don't know what the genre is called, but man, American folk, lo-fi country, no matter, I love it. I guess, it's Tom Waits. He does a lot of stuff. Like sort of American alt folk, I guess is how I'd describe it. It's very lo-fi as well, though, so lo-fi country rock would fit too. Hang on. Chocolate Jesus, Tom Waits. What would you class that as? It's from Mule Variations. This whole album, what would you call this? No, Mule Variations. There we go. Rock, blues, experimental. Maybe like country blues, like Americana country blues, that kind of stuff. It's a very good album. Just taking a sip of tea. Hello, everyone. I'm live. I think my favorite song might be "Hold On" by Tom Waits. I need to learn that. I can't actually. Is that guitar or piano? Hold on. Hang on. I have like my music player here. I want to learn that song. I'm loading it up. Tom Waits. Click there. Mule Variations is there, and Hold On. There we go. Is this like a guitar song, or is this more of a piano song? Okay, that's a guitar song. Yeah, I want to learn that song. It sounds pretty sparse instrumentally. I could do that in the solo guitar. Anyway, hello everybody. How's everybody doing? I have an entire list of Americana, like dark country, folk, chill rock, etc. I like it too. I don't listen to enough of that sort of thing, to be honest. Aside from, Tom Waits does a lot of that kind of thing. I don't really seek that sort of thing out. Although I don't know, I like some sort of country stuff. Like there's a band called the Cactus Blossoms. I think they're fairly obscure. I don't think they have a Wikipedia page, but they do kind of alternative country stuff, and I like them. Hello, Zara. Welcome. Same. I only recently got back into it. Actually, there is one country song that was stuck in my head for about 6 months. It's called Cocaine Country Dancing by Paul Cawthon. It's fucking awesome. It's like a country disco track. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. And look, believe me, I know that sounds like the worst thing in the world. I'm aware. Check out Blues Saraceno. I will. Because I'm into this sort of thing. Where is it? Cocaine Country Dancing. Ooh, that beat. Ooh, now that's a beat. I'll just play like 30 seconds of this and then we'll get into the stuff. Oh, it's so good. It almost sounds like Hank Hill singing, but I like it. Anyway, that's enough because otherwise I'll get sued. Let's go on to like my actual camera. Yeah, hello, welcome. Slightly different lighting today because it's, you know, sunny enough outside that I don't think I need the main light on, and you know, it makes it all a bit more shadowy and noir. I kind of like it, so we'll go with this lighting today instead of you know, when I have the main light on, it's necessary for winter months, but you know, makes me look a bit harsh. I think it's a bit more soft focus. Blues Saraceno. I've never heard of this person. Saraceno. I don't know how to pronounce words. Control V. There we go. Blues Saraceno is an American rock guitarist, composer, and music producer currently living in California. Heavy metal, hard rock, and blues. I will leave that up and check that out later. Anyway, I'm going to do, you know, the same thing I do all the time. Right? I'm going to do Hurdle, and then the Global, and then get into the Council, and, you know, wrap up the week, basically. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. I might have stuff on. My family have invited themselves up to the house either tomorrow or Sunday. They said a day on the weekend. They were very vague. So one of those days I won't stream. So it might be tomorrow. It might be, you know. I'm still not over yesterday's Wordle. It was fucking devastating. I maintain that's not a word. That's a proper noun or some sort of American slang. Hated it. I was the first Wordle I've ever lost. My 100% streak. I have done, I think, something like 110 Wordles in a row. Never lost one. That was the fucking word. The word was Homer, Valor. Homer. As in, I think what it's meant to mean is the baseball term, you know, hitting a home run is a homer. I think that's what they were going for. But, you know, I can't imagine it, because I don't think they do proper nouns. So it's not like Homer's Iliad or Homer from The Simpsons. But yeah, it was Homer. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Cringe, I know. Define Homer. Homer. Sports informal. See, I could also be a homing pigeon, but come on now. Sports informal, a home run. To be fair, I only guessed Homer because you said you were enraged, so I thought it's obviously not a real word. Hang on, my headphones are up way too loud. I'm hearing my own voice like really clearly in my ears, which is good in terms of like actually like judging my tone and stuff, but bad for my own concentration. If my volume goes up above 50% on my desktop, my monitor goes overdrive, and I can hear my own voice really clearly, and it almost acts as like a scrambler. You know, when you would do that, there was apps for that when I was in secondary school where people would like speak and it would play your voice back on a very slight delay, and after about 2 sentences you just couldn't speak anymore. It's that kind of thing. I might actually turn my monitor up slightly. I probably should, to be honest. Is my monitor on? Am I... Yeah, I'm hearing that. But it's not, it's through my actual Shure guest thing, like my Shure microphone software. It's not through OBS. Whatever, I'll do it later. I wouldn't have guessed it otherwise. I was upset, basically. I did see one tweet by a comedian I follow, a British comedian called Alistair Beckett King. I like him, but he basically said the same thing about me. Like he said, um, I'm an enraged non-American today, and I went, oh, it's probably something wacky. But I thought it was just going to be like, color spelled wrong or favor spelled wrong or something like that. I didn't realize it was going to be slang. Anyway, let's do the hurdle. Why not? Let people come in and stuff like that. It's all loaded up and nice. I actually quite like this lighting. Makes me feel like I'm sitting in front of a fireplace. Or like, I don't know, this is the sort of lighting that you use on like the back of a novel. For like the author's picture on a hardback. Just like that. Just like shadows and light. I kind of like it. Also, this little webcam I have deals better with low light than my previous one. Also, I just feel like being a little goblin today. It's kind of rainy and cloudy outside. I went out and cut my grass today, in preparation for my family coming up on the weekend. And midway through cutting the grass, it started to rain on me. And I wasn't going to stop halfway through. So I just finished cutting the grass and came in and was soaked. So that wasn't pleasant. And since then, it has not stopped raining. And my chair still isn't fucking here. One package arrived. I bought a new belt online, and that arrived today. My chair is now 2 days late. I thought IKEA was meant to be reliable. It's apparently wrapped up in customs, despite ordering it from Dublin. I don't know what's happening, but I want my chair. This chair is getting annoying. Every day, it sinks a little bit lower, a little bit faster, and I keep having to, like, push it back up again. I gotta figure out how to make those fancy Minecraft renders, because I made a build that can only be appreciated in a 360 turn, and I want to show it off. Oh, God. There's some camera stuff you can do. Like just in the game. If you press F1, it clears your, what's it called? Your HUD, I think. And then there's a button that slows down your camera to, like, ultra slow motion. So it's all kind of cinematic. And so basically what you would do is go around it in a sort of slow circle with that camera on in a fixed position, like that, and then load it into a video editor and then like speed it up or slow it down and add some music. That's what I'd do, because I don't know the actual way you would do it. Anyway, play the hurdle. Oh, I know that. That's a song I remember from my childhood, I'm sure. I know it's very quiet. It's not like a Kylie Minogue song or something, is it? She was briefly big when I was a kid, again. Feels Daft Punky? It does. Feels like kind of like, that wave of like neo-disco stuff. Oh, I like Daft Punk. I don't think it's Daft Punk. It sounds like a Daft Punk song, though. I think it's playing it a bit more sincere. I think it's that wave of like early 2000s, like earnest kind of disco pop that came along. But it might be. Hello, Shadow of Hanzo, welcome. It might be Daft Punk. It might be later than that. I definitely know this song. Hello, Can, as well. I know the song too, if you aren't too sure. Just go into like the, it's doing that thing that a lot of songs do where it starts out kind of tinny, like you're listening to it on an old cassette on a radio, and then it goes full bodied. I'm waiting for that bit. Fucking play! Oh, I'm gonna kill whoever wrote this. I know this song. Fuck, I'm out of touch. Yep, there it comes in. I don't think it's Daft Punk, even though I know they did kind of like scratchy disco stuff. I like Daft Punk. I just want to scream at you right now. I know this song. I think this is early 2000s because I remember this when I was a kid. It's a club thing. You got to give the DJ time to mix. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I forgot to put on eyeliner today. Might do that on camera. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna be so angry. I don't know why I thought closing my eyes would make it easier for me. I literally gave you the answer. I wasn't calling you baby. The music sounds better with you, baby. Is it... Oh, what the fuck? GTA 5 comes to mind. Welcome, Devil Baby. Hey, everyone. Doing makeup on camera is a harrowing experience. The way I do it, it always looks a bit trash. So, you know, I don't really mind. It's called It's called So it has something to do with baby. And it starts with G-O-R. G-O-R? I'm not just gonna give it to you. There's no bait associated with this one. This is just how I wake up. Play it one more time. One more time. The Bender Space? Oh my god, I'm wrong? Really? It's not Gior? Ah! It's not just me. I'm not the only out of touch one. It's STA. The Bender Space themed. The Bender Space themed. Space themed? What? I mean, all I can think about with space themed bands are fucking 70s, like, funk bands, like Parliament Funkadelic. What's a space themed band? The band is Star. Space themed Dust? The band is Star something. It's not Starship, is it? I mean, I'm gonna be fucking dead. Space-themed Dust, that's gonna confuse him. What? So it starts with Star. It's a band, probably from the early 2000s, starts with Star. And the band is space-themed. And it has something to do with dust and the word baby. Starships were meant to fly. We built this city. I don't like Starship. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna get this. I can't think of any space-themed bands from back then. Star plus Dust. Star plus Dust. What? So is that a clue? Is that like a weird cryptic clue to the band name? Star plus Dust. The band isn't just called Stardust, is it? Is it like Star? My God, just type Stardust. What is that? The band? Oh, okay. People are very angry at me. 1998? My God. Fucking hell. I've never heard of this band. I know this song. I know this song 100%. This is an unbelievably famous song. But I've never heard the name of the band. It just was on in the radio, I think, and I never really bothered looking it up. Shazam didn't exist when I was a kid. Well, it did, but you had to pay for text costs. You know, you had to, like, text the server, I think. I remember my dad showing it to me. It's a good song. I thought it was Groove Jet, so no judgment here. That's a worse name, to be honest. Can literally said the title, the rest gave you the band. How did you not get it? Because I don't know what they're called. Yeah, I know this song. This was everywhere. Hello, Grenadiers, welcome. I kind of like it. I don't dislike this song. This isn't one of the usual ones where I go, I hate it. Songs for the youth. I like this song. I was two. Look, to be completely fair to me, I was 2 when this song came out. So, that's my excuse, okay? I was 2 when this came out. In fact, what year did it come out? Music sounds better with you. I know it's kind of a classic, but still. 1998, what year or what month? Music sounds better. Oh, a lot of people thought it was Daft Punk. Studio Daft House. A riff sampled from Shaka Khan's song Fate, yeah. It came out July 1998. So yeah, I was 2. I didn't exist yet and I knew it. Yeah. Besides, all the music you know is old people shit. How dare you? Although saying that, I'm trying to think of a single new album I've listened to recently. Have I listened to an album released in the last few years recently? I don't know. Let me open up my music library. What's the most recent album I added to my local collection? Oh, I listened to a Dua Lipa song. Although it is the song she did with Elton John. So, I really like that song. That's a song I like that's recent. Came out this year. But yeah, it's the one she did with Elton John. I like it. It's a good song.
You need slapping down.
Slapping down. The other albums I've added to my local collection recently are Courtney Love, Liz Phair, The Fugees, Enya, Beastie Boys. Jesus Christ, I don't listen to any modern music, do I? That's embarrassing. That's genuinely kind of embarrassing. What's the Human League? Oh, a fairly recent Boards of Canada album. That kind of counts, right? Grouper and Greet Death. Those are 2 modern bands. Grouper and Greet Death. Greet Death are like a cool kind of what's the, My Bloody Valentine? That kind of, what's that called? Shoegaze. That's it. They're a shoegaze kind of metal band. I like them a lot. Oh, fuck me, Horrible Bean. And Welcome Ghost. Oh, I watched the Wrestling League that Creamies and Ghost do last night, and it was very, very good. You should check that out next time it's on. Shoegaze. Yes, Shoegaze is amazing. I love Shoegaze. Honestly, that's the most recent stuff. There's an album from 2 years ago by Iron Maiden. I don't think that counts as modern though. Anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed. I did. Shoegaze, like My Bloody Valentine. My Bloody Valentine. I don't know. I think I like Sometimes. That's my favorite one. This stuff. Oh, love it so much. No, I do not like Bullet for My Valentine. I remember Bullet for My Valentine from when I was a very young child. When someone asks shoegaze, you can't just reply with, shoegaze. Well, I don't know. It's a genre of music. It's a genre of music that's extremely heavily distorted guitars, but kind of like a vaguely chilled out vibe to it. Extremely heavy distortion and pedal work on guitars, and then sort of low energy vocals that kind of drift throughout it. It's good. It's kind of space out music. Very 90s. Probably one of Ireland's most famous bands, My Bloody Valentine, which is depressing that people don't know it. Anyway, there we go. Bullet for My Valentine are a metal band, right? I remember them from when I was very, very young. Bullet for My Valentine. Yeah, a Welsh heavy metal band. I assumed they were American. Yes, I do know this. It's called shoegaze because the band would gaze at their shoes on stage. Apparently, it's depression and or introspective, but it's because of the guitar pedals. I know it's a bit like why people call heavy metal heavy metal. It was a pretentious music critic called it shoegaze as an insult. It was like, oh, they have no stage presence. They're all just staring around at their feet all the time, and they're just gazing at their shoes. And then they just took that as the name of the genre. Like, oh yeah, it's shoegaze. Same way that heavy metal was like. I think a music producer went to see, or a music journalist went to see Black Sabbath or Dio or something, And he was like, it just sounds like heavy metal pans being smashed together. I don't get it. And they went, that's good. Heavy metal. Anyway, Ash doesn't look very happy that you said you don't like Bullet for My Valentine. I don't really remember them, to be totally honest. I think I kind of liked them when I was a kid, but I never really followed on from that. They were formed... When did they form? Around when I was born. Okay. Bullet for My Valentine is his favourite band, as his last name is Valentine. When were they big? It would have been around this era that I knew them. I remember these guitars, the Flying V's. Yeah, I remember this kind of era of them. Members, these people. Do people are they like well liked? Like if I go to The Poison, is that like a well liked album? Oh, it is. It's a well liked album. It's like got like pretty good reviews, except for Blabbermouth. They did, and Punk News fucking hated it, but everybody else likes it. Okay. Scream Aim Fire. Do I know this album? Yeah, people are okay with them. People think they're good. I think I might know Scream Aim Fire. I think I might know that song. They're alright. They're like a heavier emo. Also, welcome Scoots McCool. Yeah, I didn't know they were Welsh. When I think of Welsh musicians, I exclusively think of Nick Drake and John Cale. There are no other Welsh musicians in my mind. I don't know any of them. I kind of just assume, I don't know, that Welsh people just live in Wales and never leave. Because there's so few of them. There's almost no Welsh people. The Welsh make music, exactly. I know that one from Guitar Hero. Like, I can't really think of many Welsh people, to be honest. And everybody in Wales seems to change their accent when they get famous. Like, I can't think of many, like, big famous Welsh people who actually keep the accent. Like, Tom Jones might be the only one. Christian Bale is Welsh. Did you know that? Christian Bale is Welsh. And so is Anthony Hopkins. Anthony Hopkins is Welsh. They sound so fucking posh English that you would never know. I'm glad we have Bullet for My Valentine since we don't really have Lost Prophets anymore. Yeah. Never knew that. The accent is gone. Yeah. It's like, it just seems to be a thing. It's a weird thing. Seems like the Welsh accent isn't very profitable. It's like, you know, when Irish people don't get hugely famous a lot, but when we do get famous, we tend to keep the accent because otherwise we'd never be allowed home, I think. But Welsh people seem to lose the accent a lot. Yeah, exactly. See, when the Irish get famous, they double down the accent. I'm sure Colin Farrell didn't used to sound that Dublin. He's very fucking Dublin. The only one I know is Terry Jones. Anyone with Jones, probably Welsh, right? Like, it's thick. The only one I know is Terry Jones. I keep forgetting the others. I didn't know Hopkins is Welsh. I love him. Yeah, Anthony Hopkins is cool. I like him. I still need to watch The Father that came out recently. The Father is a movie with... It's like an incredibly depressing drama. Check. Love that shit. With Olivia Colman and Anthony Hopkins. How haven't I watched that? But I don't know. It's hard to get in the mood for something like that, I think. There's only so many incredibly depressing movies with Anthony Hopkins that I can take. I think Elephant Man was like 3 years worth. Have you seen Remains of the Day? No, that's also on my list though. I like that. Bean. Oh, I forgot about the Bean. Sorry. It's so good. I've heard it's really good. Sorry. Real voice. My real voice is coming through. I sound a bit like this in real life. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was going to do the global, wasn't I? Hang on, I just got distracted. Fine. This way. Oh, I did watch movies last night. Do you know what I watched last night? I watched yesterday I should say, I watched all of the Spider-Man trilogy. It's the last chocolate pudding or dog food, by the way. I watched the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. I don't really have any hot takes on it. I think my takes are the most conventional takes on it, to be honest. Like, the first one is alright. I don't love it, but it's fine. It's charming. It's very, very goofy and soap opera-y, but, you know, it's alright. It's a fun time. Second one's genuinely a really good movie. I genuinely really liked that movie. It's very fun. Alfred Molina is wonderful, and the acting's good, and it's directed really well. It's just a nice movie and holds up. Spider-Man 3 exists. Actually, this might be my big hot take of the day. I think Spider-Man 3 is less bad than I remembered it being. Spider-Man 3 is fine. Like, the first hour, I actually was enjoying. It's the second hour where I was like, this is quite boring now. It's just kind of 15 villains in a big CGI fight. Like, it's just kind of dull. I ended up looking at my phone for some of it. But the first bit, like, I even kind of enjoyed the infamous dance scene. Like, I was into it. I think I finally got it. I was like, I think I'm into this. Like, it's very embarrassing and hard to watch, but, it's intentional. The first time I watched Elephant Man, I didn't even realize it was Lynch and assumed it was a legit old movie. It's weird. It's played quite straight for Lynch. It's one of his less weird movies. It's that and The Straight Story, which I also really love. But other than that, his movies are extremely strange. You watched all the Spider-Men and then you sat through the FWL. You're nuts. Yeah. Yes. It was a weird day. Anyway, click the globe to play. Actually, what I'll do is I'll run the bet, right? Twitch, manage predictions, start prediction. I don't know how hard this one is today. Actually, let me look in my general chat, because people usually post it. Barlow got it in 6. Let's say 8 guesses, because he's a lot better than me. Will Dreya get this in 8 guesses or less? Start prediction. You have a minute. I'll go back onto this. There's dog food. Fuck hell. Ooh, it's not good. There was one fucking chocolate pudding in the entire pack. Oh, fucker. Woof, woof. Oh, it's so... I can't... I have to drink it. I have to drink. Mmm. Oh, for fuck's sake. In this entire pack, that was the last one of those brown beans. The last one. Look, they're gone. There is no brown left. There's a couple of black ones. The rest are all just various shades of white and green. There is no brown ones left. There was probably about 30 in the pack. One of them was chocolate. The other 29 were all dog food. One of them was chocolate. That has got to be the worst luck it is possible to get in this pack. Oh, the new one's shipped, by the way, so I should have the restock in a few days. Anyway, global. Let's type... I don't know. I'm in night mode now, by the way, so it should be a bit easier on the eyes. Let's type, I don't know, fucking... Let's be wacky. Let's say it's in Europe. Let's say it's, Moldova. Not even close. 8,000 kilometers away. Let's say then it's in North Africa. What's a country in North Africa? Let's say it's Algeria. It's slightly closer to Algeria. Could it be... No, that's not... It could be Southern Africa? Like, it could be like Botswana, South Africa, Lesotho. Ooh, I don't know. Because, like, there's no way that, like, Brazil is only 6,000 kilometers away from Algeria, right? I don't know distances. I'm very bad at them. So let's say Lesotho? Ooh, very close to Lesotho. Extremely close to Lesotho. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, by the way. I think if I actually pronounced that right, it would sound nothing like it. I say Antarctica, go wild. Is that technically a country? Like, does anybody actually claim ownership over Antarctica? Or is it just there? Is it like the moon, where nobody has actually claimed it? Hello, Samba, welcome. Well, it's not South Africa then. Oh, what's here? Where's Eswatini? Botswana's like right above there. Oh, what the fuck else is around here? I actually said feck there. There's a first time for everything. I said my accent was getting stronger as I age. Let's go. Do I make a second pot of coffee? I made a pot of tea, and it's now full in my thermos. It's so good. This is the best tea I've had in a while. It's so fucking good. Hello, Witch Daft, welcome. Let's say Botswana, but I think it was Botswana fairly recently, wasn't it? Oh, it's further away from It's not Madagascar, is it? Or is it like here? Well, I can't remember what fucking here is. Because Botswana's there, South Africa's here, Lesotho's inside South Africa. I can't remember what's here. It might be Madagascar. I saw Jacksepticeye's cameo in that Poppy's Playtime game and it was fucking awful. I don't know what any of those words mean. 1 second. What is Poppy's Playtime? Poppy's Playtime. Look, I don't have any resentment around Jacksepticeye. I think he's, from what I've seen of him, he's funny and nice. But he has definitely played up the accent and top of the morning to you kind of thing, which I think harms everyone, to be honest. Poppy Playtime is a puzzle horror game. Survival from, like, October of last year. I've never heard of this. It has a Wikipedia page, so it must be fairly big. Oh, and there's a second chapter that got released, when was it? Yesterday? Okay, fair enough. Back to global. Chapter came out yesterday, okay. Let's try Madagascar. Oh, how do you fucking spell Madagascar? I saw the movie when I was a kid. Madagascar? That's how you spell it. It's not right, though. Oh, fucker. Well, I don't know. It's not... Where's Eswatini? Is that a thing? Is that Eswatini? Oh! I barely remember that was even a country. It's so teensy. I'm amazing at this. Oh, I'm so good. You've never heard of it? I think it used to be called Swaziland, didn't it? And then this is like the new name. I think it used to be called Swaziland. I think that was like the colonial name. What a guess. Eswatini, formerly named Swaziland. There we go. Yeah. Oh, nice. I thought it was Mozambique. Lost it all. Hello, Emmy, as well. Welcome. Formerly named Swaziland, officially renamed in 2018. That's why I know it, is because I remember people going, "Oh, they changed their name," and it being like a news item for a day. And for some reason, it just kind of stuck in my head. So I just remember Eswatini exists forever. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Hang on. There's 2 countries I need to know how to pronounce: Eswatini, pronunciation, and Lesotho, because I'm pretty sure I'm doing that wrong as well. Pronounce. You degenerate Dreya addict. Eswatini. Eswatini. Okay, close. Eswatini. Oh, cat ears. Fucking hell. Fine, I'll do the cat ears. And then next one is Lesotho. Because I think this one has a strange pronunciation that I'm doing really wrong. I also spelt that wrong. Lesotho pronunciation. I'm typing like an old man today for some reason. Oh, it's Lesotho. That's it. Lesotho. It's not even pronounced a little bit like how it's spelled. Lesotho. 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 I'll remember that. Surely. Surely I'll remember that. Anyway. Let's get, where's the cat ears? Where'd I even put them? Oh, they're under the hat. Sorry, not sorry. Just adjust the ears. I've only just realized yesterday, actually, when I accidentally did it, that you can move the ears along this thing to make them, like, up or down. So I guess I'll have them up and maybe pointing towards, like that. You can kind of, they're adjustable. There we go. Little ears. Thank you. Lesotho. Okay, I'll remember that. I promise. There we go. I guess that's... Oh, I can pay out. I forgot to pay out for ages yesterday. Perfect timing. Again, depressingly, I kind of like the ears. I think the ears actually kind of suit me. I'm not going to wear them out and about, but I think the ears kind of suit me, okay? They're better than the fucking hat. Twitch, pay out, choose outcome. Of course I'm going to get it in under 8. Of course, it was Eswatini. How couldn't I get it? One of the, 9 countries I know in Africa. It was going to happen. Did I know where it was? Of course not, no. I just knew it existed. Hang on, let me lower this one a tiny bit. Make it a bit more even. There we go. And then, go... I need to close down some of these tabs. So I'm going to leave up Blue Saraceno. I'm going to leave up Scream Aim... No, I'm not going to... Look, let's be honest. I don't have particularly bad memories of Bullet for My Valentine, but I'm not going to get into them now. I think it's too late for me to get into Bullet for My Valentine. Close down Lesotho. There you go. Hurdle and Global. And we're ready. There we go. I'll have enough to recall the fedora again soon. Oh. Cool. And now I guess I'll play the, play council? Get into the game? That's good, right? I got it in under 8, but mostly because I waited for you to get it. God, if you're waiting for me on geography knowledge, you must be terrible. My geography knowledge is fucking awful. Like, absolutely terrible. Okay, let me switch back to full camera for a second while I load this up. Why do I have Audacity open? Why did I open Audacity, do we think? I have Audacity open in the background. Why? I can't think of why. Oh, I was thinking of, when I brought up the, because to open the stream, I opened it with, this, my sort of bad cover of Tom Waits. And I was thinking, I should re-record this. But then, I don't know why I just automatically opened Audacity. I'm streaming. I'm not going to re-record it while streaming. But I don't really like how the guitar sounds, and I think my voice is a bit reedy. I should have added some reverb and stuff like that. I mean, it's not terrible, but, I think I could do it better. Anyway, close that down. Full camera. There we go. And close down Audacity. There's no reason for you to be open. And load up the council. We are on the final chapter of the council. We may actually fucking finish it today. God, remember when I finished games? I mean, it's never really been a mainstay of the channel, but remember when, games would occasionally get finished on this channel? It's been months since I fucking finished a game. It's been so long. The last game I finished on this channel was Kingdom Come Deliverance, I think. I mean, I don't count the tiny games like Dream Daddy, which was extremely fun, but that only took 2 streams. Or that fucking My Horse Prince, the infamous one that will live forever in people's memories. That only took 2 streams as well. So, the tiny ones are fine. But a proper full-length game, it has been about 4 months, I think, since I actually finished one. So I've decided that I'm going to only play 2 games a week, and then maybe an extra one at the weekends if I stream, right? That'll be how it works. So, I played 2 lots of Council, or, yeah, 2 lots of Council, 2 lots of Gothic, and I'm getting close to the end of both of them now. I just managed to forget Horse Prince. How could you forget Horse Prince? Prediction, will Dreya finish a game in less than 3 months? Outcome, no. Why is this dude's chin look like an elbow? The art style, I would say, is confusing in this game. Some people look quite normal. The women look quite normal, weirdly. All the men look like nightmares. Although, no. Napoleon looks like kind of a nightmare. The main character looks like a fucking nightmare. George Washington looks a bit freaky. The others look okay. No, George Home looks like an absolute monster. The women look fairly normal. A bit breasty, but, normal. Anyway. Press to continue and play. Oh. I heard Nuku talking about how scared he was of you in Rust last night. I encountered him and he murdered me.
You will be able to read their current thoughts.
You take care of getting the lands. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our...
We have Maggie Smith, our mum, who's dead now.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
One of them is dead, the twins.
Let us remain on our guard against any...
We've gone against him. Don't give him more power. I'm bad at Rust, so, I'm very easily killed.
Demon makes no difference.
I haven't come all this way.
Welcome, by the way.
Fail, so close to the goal.
If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good, you know. You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone.
Oh yeah, I forgot we can read minds now, because we're a demon.
Don't make me your competition, Dreya. You, I know that.
Tea is slightly too hot to drink. Is this a dream? I'm guessing so, because a couple of these characters are dead. Like, I think our mum's dead. Somebody shot her. You're a demon? I am a demon in this, yes. I didn't see it coming. What's happening here? Can't afford to miss a stream of this game. Yeah, it was revealed that we were a demon, and our mum snatched us from our demon mum. She wasn't our real mum. Mortimer is our dad, and he might be the devil. The council. Oh, I'm getting a text. Hang on. That might be my chair. Please get me a chair.
Dear friends, I'd like to thank you for your continued trust and confidence. I admit that during these past few days, there has been much...
No, it was my mum texting me a picture of the dogs. Oh, also my mum is my sister. That was it. My sort of mum sister. It's like a Mormon family. I'm sorry.
Thank you for your enthusiasm, Monsieur Bonaparte. Now you all know what we have to do.
Also, I have this louder than it needs to be in my own ears. I can barely hear myself think. I'm going to turn it down in a second. It won't change for you, I think.
It is highly likely that he will try to rally as many supporters to his cause as he can. Now, please, go and get some rest before the conference begins, which won't be long now. Louis, stay with me a moment, won't you?
Yes, Papa.
I'll be needing your services in a certain matter.
Yes, of course.
A sexy matter?
Louis, you are the only one here who I totally trust.
You don't really know me, to be honest. Just because I'm your son.
Of some of the members of our team. I shall keep them in check over the next few hours. However, I'll need you to... how can I say this? To persuade the members
His
of
teeth
Gregory.
are very grey.
What do you mean?
It's like
by
my
that
teeth.
exactly?
You'll have free reign, my son. Persuade
I guess
all.
dental hygiene
Use
probably
every
wasn't the
possible
greatest in like the
means
Victorian era.
But
This is pre-Victorian,
no
isn't it?
physical violence. Let's be very, very clear about that. You must bring them all over to our side, one after the other.
Yeah,
You
let him
can
finish.
do this. I know it.
Very well, Father.
It's rude
Now
to not
go.
let people
Go
finish.
back and see me once you've finished.
I'll be off then.
Not enough mustaches like this these days. Oh, excuse me. I don't like mustaches. I'm on the record for this. Even if I could grow a mustache, I wouldn't. I just feel, look, me in particular, some people can pull off mustaches. I would look like a child molester. I just would. If I grew a mustache, instantly I'd get a letter through the door saying that I wouldn't be allowed to walk past schools anymore. It just wouldn't look good. But, Anyway, Treaty on Modern Interrogation. That's going to be useful. Wait, that's Jacques Peroux. Oh. That's going to be violent then. Fanny Burnley. Still funny. Evelina. An epistolary, don't know what that word means, an epistolary novel relating the entrance of a young lady into the aristocratic society of the 18th century. Ooh, I feel attacked. Does everybody have mustaches here? I know that mustaches have a cyclical sort of lifespan, right? Like, mustaches are really out of fashion, and then they kind of come back for a while, and then they're really out of fashion, and then they kind of come back for a while. It's like every 10 years or so. It's like fashion. Ash does in a long beard. Well, beard plus mustache, if you have a beard minus the mustache, that looks weird too. If you have a beard, you have to have the mustache, obviously. Then it develops into a neck beard if you don't, and that's even worse. So, full beard, that's fine. But if you just have a mustache, even if you have a mustache and then light stubble, or like a short cropped beard the rest of the way, I think that can look good. But, you know, or if you style it like a strong man, you know, like, you know, the twirly little mustache, like Poirot, David Suchet's Poirot. Beard and mustache doesn't count as having a true mustache. Exactly, it's cheating. I would agree with that. Let's learn this one about, I don't know. I don't know what epistolary means. I'm assuming it's erotic. It's by somebody called Fanny Burnley. And then Antoine Arnold and Claude Lancelot. Particularly exhaustive work on linguistics. Oh god, that sounds boring. Cool. Learn it. You have a neck beard. I don't have a neck beard right now because I shave extremely thoroughly. What the fuck was that noise? Oh, there we go. Persuade them to vote for Lord Mortimer. Sure, I have a little bit of goo left. Do I have any goo left, actually? I have some goo left. Use it right now. There we go. We have some goo. We can read people's minds. This'll be alright. It'll be fine. We are still missing a hand, and nobody seems to have given us first aid. We've just wrapped it in like an old t-shirt. That's not going to be good. The servant. Can we talk to the servant? We haven't done that in a while. But yes, as has been mentioned, if I don't shave for a week, I get like... Literally, it's just here grows. It's just the neck beard. And I'd rather... I don't know, burn off the bottom part of my face than have a neck beard. I really do not like it. You, can I talk to you? I can't even seem to talk to him. Snooty servant. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I nearly went inside my own father there. Also, neckbeard has been flagged by the auto-mod system. That's very odd. I wouldn't say neckbeard is a proper insult. It is an insult, but, you know... If you have a neckbeard, do you maybe deserve it? That's rude. But, you know, if you do have a neckbeard by choice, oh, God, it's like having a mullet. You deserve to be mocked a little bit. Just gently not mocked, like teased. Oh, my God. Okay, you may have noticed that I was just walking against this table and not picking up this book that I wanted. Do you know why that was? Because I was playing Gothic yesterday, and in my muscle memory, pick up item is Control plus W. That's not how it works in games. Not actual games. E. There we go. Not since the 90s. Twitch staff must be neckbeards and Simpsons, why they cracked down so heavily on the words. They banned a few words or added them to the auto-mod list. It was incel, neckbeard, and a couple of other, like, you know, in that vein. I think if you're an incel, you deserve to be teased. You probably deserve more than teasing, if I'm honest. You know, it's not a good thing to be. You know, it's bad. Whose room is this? Emily. Can we talk to Emily? Oh yeah, we need to anyway. We need to convince these people.
Emily, it's me.
Come in, Louis.
Now, we know that we accidentally killed the wrong one, right?
A gift from father.
You're joking, right?
I forgot to turn this down. It's very loud.
He's worried about my health.
Oh, typical. Of course, I understand this is in no way...
Incel is up there with Scab. It's a very deserved name. Yes, I would agree. Similar kind of thing.
Of you. Thank you. I'd appreciate it.
Yes, Grenarius added permitted term incel just there.
I'm not very proud.
I can't believe incel is on the list. It is, yeah.
Thank you.
And did you manage to speak
It's like if TERF was banned on Twitch. It's like they deserve to be mocked.
Any curious eyes? Follow me next door, please.
Ooh. Sure. Okay. Now, we did sleep with her dead sister.
If we spoke.
Is she going to be weird about that?
We didn't stick around long, but yes.
I named this boy Grenarius.
Definitely say we spoke.
I think they did it because people were using incel and neckbeard on basically every... yeah, that's probably true. In popular women's chats. Yeah. Look, that... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I bet Chad isn't banned. No. But, like... Yeah. I mean, look... I love Twitch. I really do love Twitch. I mean, it's being sincere for a second. It's allowed me to meet all of you. You know, it's great. It's made a little community. I really enjoy doing it. It's a wonderful little hobby for me. You know, in a more cynical sense, it's making me a little bit of money now. Like a tiny bit. Like pocket change, but a little bit of money. Like not quite part-time job level, but you know, enough that I can buy some snacks with it. But yes, do you love us? But like, it's been very fun. Sometimes I'll go into a chat, like a big streamer's chat, or a female streamer's chat, or a person of color's chat, and I'm reminded that every person who uses Twitch should be on a watch list. Maybe just in prison, just in general. Just if you have a Twitch account, maybe you should just be roped up, just as a preliminary thing. Like, my God, it's a toxic, fucking awful website. I mean, Jesus, extremely parasocial. Like, my God, it's bad. Oof. Anyway. And then, you know, things like that remind me of it. It's like, you know, perfectly reasonable words. Like, we need the word incel to make fun of incels. But because of twats, now it gets banned. Like, how else are you supposed to make fun of incels? I guess there's always cunt, but, you know, that'll get banned next by those liberals. Look at this picture of dogs that my mum sent me. Here we go. One of the dogs, the puppy, is sleeping on the larger dog because he likes to use her as a mattress. There we go. Let's all calm down. Dogs. Anyway. My WhatsApp group chat for my family is just exclusively pictures of guinea pigs and dogs at this point. Guinea pig being held up and looking kind of upset about it. Look at her paw. Look at her paws. Look at her paws. God, I love their paws. I know a lot of people do not. Stop pretending you like dogs like a normal human. I like Bailey. Bailey is... My mum has 3 dogs now. My parents have 3 dogs. Bailey is the only one I like. I like Bailey. She's cool. Bailey is the bigger dog, and she's so chilled out. She's so relaxed. She's so quiet. She comes up, nods at you, and then you go about your business. She's great. I love her. The other 2 are fucking horrible. Like, they're fucking little eely goblins. Don't like them at all. And they bully Bailey. Bailey, my sweet girl. They bully her. They bite her legs and, you know, push her over. And she's like twice the size of them. She could easily step on them and kill them, but she doesn't because she's too nice. I feel very sorry for Bailey. Bailey, who was frightened of brooms. You know, she's the cool one. Should probably talk to this woman, right? I love the full turnaround on I really like Twitch. That's our Dreya. Like, I don't know. I do really love Twitch. It's just the people who are on Twitch ruin it. If Twitch was empty, why do I feel projecting going on? No, they do. They bully her. It's horrible. Every time I come round, they bully her. And it's like, no, she just puts up with it. I mean, she was being used as a mattress by that dog. I don't think she likes it. Anyway, how did it go? Let's just say he didn't stick around long, but yes, I can definitely say we spoke. How did it go? Let's use, you know, intelligence on her.
And
we're a
did it go
smart
all
boy.
right?
I keep
imagine
forgetting
you
to
spoke
turn
about
it down.
yourself.
He confirmed what Sir Gregory told me, that he really is my father. That he didn't know I was his daughter until...
Oh,
I
yes,
was
she's
born.
our sister, but we slept with her.
Well, how are you?
Well, we
Did
slept
you
with the
take it all
dead
right?
one, but she
To be
was
honest,
definitely
I
our
don't
sister.
know.
And
I
I
feel
think
like
we
I've
were
lost all
both
my
into it when we
bearings.
found out.
And what about me then?
George
Will you
Lucas got
trust
into the
him?
writer's room and nobody was polite and everybody was too polite to tell him to leave. Hang on, I'm tabbing out and turning down the volume for myself. There we go. It is currently on 40%. That is way too fucking high. It needs to be on like 25. There we go. Don't say anything, Louis. I'm low on a lot of stuff, to be honest. This one is basically free. Fuck. I don't know. Let's say... Because I can't remember what she's immune to. Like, is Boob Lady immune to manipulation? I kind of feel like she might be. She gives me that vibe, but that's based on very little. Just anybody with that hair, I just assume is immune to manipulation, I guess. Do you trust him? Am I imagining things, or is she interrogating me? This is not going to go well, is it?
What exactly are you playing at?
What do you mean?
Why are
It was
you
way
asking me
harsher
these
than I
questions?
wanted it to be.
Ah, all right. You still don't trust me, do you? You
Wrong
think I'm
answer.
Interrogating you. Look, we may as well stop
Oh,
right
fuck
here
her.
in that case. After everything we've been through together, I can see you still don't trust me. It's nothing new either. You didn't want to tell me about the relationship between Sarah and my sister when you found their letters in the tower room. Please, leave me now. I would like to be alone.
Come on, don't take it like that.
I'm asking you to leave.
Wait, you
Get
just...
out!
Well, we're not getting any from our sister again.
Junie, slapping down.
Fuck. Fuck. Well, that's bad. That's real bad. And it auto saved, and she's locked the door. Well, let's just ignore that happened. Who are you? You're Godoy. We need to convince you. Godoy. Perfect timing. I want that dress and a mustache. One day only, just to try it out. The dress looks monstrously uncomfortable. Corsets have got to be the most uncomfortable clothing, right?
Come now, my lord Duke.
Unless they're just decorative.
Will make you sorry for betraying him.
In politics, one must know how to play the ball on the bounce. This might
Footy!
be hard for you to believe, but
Sorry.
things have changed.
What are you implying?
Footy. Let's read his mind. Fuck it.
He looks very sure of himself. I
Okay.
wonder what he's got planned.
What has he got planned? String him along using his curiosity. That'll work.
I've simply found out more
People who wear him seem to really like him.
about the project, and also about the parties present. It was enough to convince me.
All right. What have you found then?
When you find out, you'll hasten to join us.
Right. Well, you have piqued my curiosity.
God, he's gullible.
I have a funny feeling you're hiding
Yeah, I'd be
something
crushed.
from me. Why
I've
exactly
never,
did you choose to
I've
follow
never
Lord
worn
Mortimer?
one. Why exactly do you choose to? Home couldn't care less about Spain. Home knows he's going to lose. Home couldn't care less about Spain.
You really shouldn't trust Home. Look at him. He's playing
Oh,
at a lot of
fucker.
different tables,
Oh,
and
that's
it's
bad.
clearly not his priority.
That is ridiculous, really.
He's allied to England. Come on. You're not saying that Spain holds England in its heart, are you? You never stop fighting each other for control of the seas.
Monsieur de Richet, if I may offer you a word of advice, leave politics to those who do it professionally. Now, have we gone through all your arguments? No, really. Is that all you have? Right. Let us save time and stop this charade, Louis. In all friendship. I must
Louis,
say,
not Lewis.
This conference has allowed you to learn from the very best, but you're going too fast, in my opinion.
Damn it. No good. I haven't persuaded him. You ought to grant me one more minute.
That's enough, Louis. I have already stretched Sir Gregory's recommendations by granting you these few minutes. Enough is enough. I bid you good luck. I bid you good evening, and may the best man win.
Yes, we shall see. Well played, Louis. At this rate, Louisiana is likely to remain Spanish forever.
So we're really, really, like, genuinely terrible at this game, right? I forgot about that. I went in all confident. I forgot that I'm terrible.
Thinking was like shooting without taking aim.
Oh, I love Don Quixote.
You have to think about that one.
Don Quixote is one of my favorite books. You really suck at this. I don't want to use up all my mind reading abilities. Although maybe I should. It seems to refill pretty quickly. Maybe I should be using up all my mind reading, right? Next one, we're gonna read the fuck out of his mind. Right? That's how it's gonna work. Johann von Wollner. George Washington. George Washington loves me. I'm his surrogate son. So, you know, it'll be fine. Piaggi. Where's Piaggi? Piaggi the priest. Piaggi the priest doesn't really like me. I was very mean to him and kind of betrayed his trust, and he doesn't really like me. So, Did I miss him getting a hand cut off? Yeah, he got a hand cut off because I failed a puzzle. Again,
Your Eminence,
just bad at this
you
game.
have a moment.
I shouldn't really, Louis, as you can imagine.
Rest
I've made this
assured,
so hard
I
on
think
myself.
This is a friend.
No matter how
If you missed the last stream, or that stream before last maybe, I convinced everybody to go with the other guy, and now I'm trying to convince them to get back. Really should have been worse the first time. How was I so manipulative the first time?
I understand your disappointment, Your Eminence, but...
Fuck's sake, wouldn't have expected that in this.
It's got nothing to do with it, but... You didn't come and see me in my room a few hours ago, did you?
Oh yeah, we also possessed this guy.
Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I've been speaking to Lord Mortimer in his study.
I must have dreamed.
Yeah, I forgot we basically
Seems so real.
Don't blame yourself,
mind
Your Eminence.
raped him.
We're all exhausted.
I don't like
I've been
saying
sure-
it as much as you don't like hearing it, but that's kind of what we did, right?
Don't know what's wrong with me at the moment, but
We wore him like a
He's
sort of
rather
sultry flesh
fragile.
glove.
Poor man seems terrified.
That's a worse way of putting it.
Good idea if I reassured him a little before trying to get him to change sides.
oh, what did you want from me exactly?
I want to read your mind.
It was so real. I don't understand it. Oh, Lord. Are you going to test me again?
Again. Speak about his dream, then.
Tell me, Your Eminence, do you know anything about symbols and dreams?
Come, Louis. The scriptural law rejects all divination through dreams.
Does it?
You ought to know that.
Of course.
I don't really know a lot about Catholics, even though I guess technically I am one. I'm not, obviously, but like, I don't know if it is obvious, but like, I'm not a practicing Catholic. But I was vaguely raised Catholic, and I got confirmed. So I guess in the eyes of the Catholics, I'm probably considered a Catholic.
I was right here.
I don't know anything about him, though.
And you came to see me. Then it all became confusing. I know that Mr. von Wollner was here too. No, it's not possible.
What was he doing?
He tried to harm you.
Damn it. He does have memories.
Oh, no.
Your Eminence, you have no reason to worry, because I'm right here in front of you, in perfect health.
Yes. Yes, you are right.
Excommunicated for the cat ears.
A little tired.
Look, we all know what
that's all.
We all know
That's
what
it.
Catholic priests are into.
Just a bit
Let's not
tired.
pretend.
Anyway, thank you for at least...
I'm too old for
Please
them.
excuse me, Louis, if I've wasted your time. You came to see me about the conference, I imagine. And here I go rambling on about I don't know what nonsense.
In perfect
No
health,
need to
missing an
apologize, Your
arm.
Eminence. Think nothing of it.
What did you want to speak to me about?
Right. It's now or never to get him to change his mind.
Oh, read his mind.
Dear Lord, don't abandon me. I am your humble servant. Show me the way.
Okay, so he's fucking gone. We really fucked him up, to be honest. His dream was a premonition. Show him the way. Make him feel guilty. Show him the... Oh, fuck, I don't know!
Your Eminence, the truth is, I've come to persuade you
No!
that following Sir Gregory
Fucker!
is a serious mistake.
Louis, I'll stop you right there. I'm tired of all these political conspiracies. If that is the only reason for your visit, then I'd rather we stop this discussion right away. Is there anything else I can help you with? Don't take this the wrong way, Louis, but I would like to...
We have fucked this up so
As I already
spectacularly
said,
badly that I don't know what the game's gonna
talk
do.
to you. And I'm exhausted. I won't change my vote for the conference.
Ooh, dear.
I'm sorry for you.
Yes.
I got you. Both
I'm
my
sorry.
parents still go to mass.
Please
Sure. Oh
excuse me,
God.
I didn't mean to
I don't
bother
think my
you.
parents have
I'll go
ever
on.
been to mass aside from funerals.
I'll have to tell Mortimer that I didn't manage to convince Piaggi.
Oh, my dad's gonna be so disappointed in me. Mood. Down with regular names. We should all be named after our favorite animals. I don't know if I have a favorite animal. Do I have a favorite animal? I like moles a lot. But that's not a very impressive name. Do I have a favorite animal? Oh, crows. Crows are my favorite animal, I think. I like crows. Yeah, I'd be crow, I guess. I like crows. They're my favorite. Oh, capybaras! Capybaras are probably second. I fucking love capybaras. Ooh, catcoo. Catcoo sounds like an anime character. Crows, what a choice. I wholeheartedly approve. Otters are also good. Capybaras are also extremely good. You call that gamer tags? Yeah, I mean, I'm really bad, by the way, because I notice like people are calling each other in this community by their first names more and more. Like their real first names. I always default to gamer tag. I think it's just because inherently I like my gamer tag more than I like my real name. So I always just default to gamer tag. Cappy sounds like a good name. Crow sounds extremely emo. If I were to call myself Crow, I would have to, like, do the Spider-Man 3 thing and drape my hair down over my eye like that. Dreya's a great name. I like the name Dreya. I'd have to do that, and I'd have to wear my hair like this and wear, like, big eyeliner. The cat ears would still fit, though. You do have a metal first name, though. Yeah, my real first name, if anybody was wondering. I mean, I don't care if people know this, but I do prefer Dreya. But my real first name is Cain. Like, you know, the biblical thing. But, you know, it's because my parents were really fucking into Vampire the Masquerade for a while in the 90s. And so they named me after the lore book for fucking Vampire the Masquerade, where Cain is the first vampire. They took the spelling from that because it has like an extra E at the end. Or wrestling. Oh, I got that. One of the reasons I don't like the name Cain is because people would constantly go, because I grew up in the early 2000s, late 90s. They'd go, oh, like the wrestler. Don't like it. You don't look like a Cain, you look more like a Dreya. Don't change it now. Exactly. I think Dreya. I don't know. I just like Dreya more, to be honest. Oh, speaking of emo, I forgot to put on my like eyeliner. Your parents sound so fucking awesome. I read the Book of Nod when I was a kid, which is the lore book for Vampire the Masquerade, the tabletop game, which is basically emo D&D. Or well, it was before emos. It would be goth D&D, let's be honest. But you look more like a Cecil. God, Cecil's a bad name. Hang on, where's my eyeliner? It is here. This is... What eyeliner did I buy? Rimmel London. Ooh, I'm fancy. Cecil. Cecil or Cecil? You do not look like a Cecil or Cecil. 1 second. I've never done this in a camera before. I can barely fucking see. This is a bad idea. 1 second. This isn't gonna work. That's really bad. Look like anything? I can't even... my eyesight is so bad, I can't tell if it's even going on. Hang on. Sort of. It's sort of going on. I love how you do your eyeliner. I just kind of go like that, really. 1 second. Back in 10 seconds. I'm going to use an actual mirror. I'm still here, by the way. I just a mirror over my mantelpiece. There we go. That sort of worked. That's the only reason I wear eyeliners, because it takes that little time. Good. I love how you do your eyeliner. I don't know how you're meant to do eyeliner. I just kind of scribble it on. Drag name would be Cane Sugar. Cane Sugar. Oh, God. Oh. I just don't like the name, to be honest. Anyway, let's go back to the game here. With such purpose. I was supposed to be called Tamar after the Queen of Georgia, because my mum is so fucking random. I like Zara. If Zara is your real name, I don't know if it is, or if it's just like a cool screen name. But Zara is a really nice name. I like the name Zara. It's, like, slightly unusual. I think it's a cool name. Like, I know my name is technically unusual, but, like, I don't know. Just never really liked it, to be honest. It's because, look... Well, I think the reason I don't like my name is that the only time anybody ever actually calls me that, instead... Yes, it's my name, okay. It's like my name... I didn't really have any friends growing up. My parents would use kind of pet names around the house, and my girlfriend and I use sort of insufferable, disgusting, sickeningly sweet pet names around each other. So the only people that ever actually call me by my legal first name is because... Is when it's like official documents or fucking school registries or, you know, that kind of thing. Like jury service will call me my official name. I do not use my real name really in real life. Are you going to change it to Dreya? I looked up actually name changes. Apparently you don't really have to in Ireland. It's for like, my name is Felix. Felix is a good name, like the cat. Or oh, isn't there an anime character called Felix? I think. I don't know. Felix is a good name. Want to hear the most embarrassing last name? I mean, it would be hard to beat Mikey's, let's be honest. Sorry. Dreya's name above the house is Snuggle McSnuggleface. It's actually worse, to be honest. Mine's Rebecca, but despise it. Even Becky is bad, but can if he has to legally change it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, in Ireland, I was looking this up, like, just out of interest, because I was like, I saw some, like, basically, I saw some news about trans people moving to Ireland because Britain's so bad, and I looked up out of interest, how is it easy for like self-ID laws here, and like how what are like the name change laws, and it was basically you don't even need to fill out paperwork if you don't want to. If you use a name on a form, that becomes your legal name here. You can do a deed poll system. It's about €50 to go in front of a judge and go, hey, I want this name now. And he goes, yeah, all right. But, and that makes it, like, official with the state. But apparently, you can just start using a name and write it on forms. And the only reason you can do the deed poll option is because then, you know, it stops, like, banks getting in contact and, like, basically double-checking every time. But yeah, you can just kind of go, you know, oh, my name's Dreya now, and put that on a form, and it just works. It's cool. So, you know, that's good. What about getting a passport? I think that's the reason you'd need a deed poll one, is if you were, like, re-upping a passport. But I think, from what I read, it seemed to be, like, you could just ask for that to be your name on the new passport. And as long as you just go by that for everything, then they just kind of accept it. It's basically, it seems like Ireland, mostly accidentally, has really good self-identification laws. Basically because, you know, Ireland back in the past didn't really want to think about them, was just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, alright, Dreya for judge. Sure, why would you ever want to leave here? Rose is a beautiful name. Rose is a nice name. I like the name Rose. There are very few characters named Felix for how common it is. I basically just know Felix the cat. I'm Rose, I'm cool. Rose is a nice name. I like Rose. I know a Calum, and a Callum. Why did somebody decide there are two spellings, Callum and Callum? I don't know if I've ever met a Callum. Oh no, I knew somebody, a Callum, when I was a kid. Although he pronounced it Calum. I don't know if that's an Irish thing. But it was one L and he pronounced it Calum. I think it might have been spelled slightly differently. You know, weird parents going like, oh, we're going to do it different. Couldn't be arsed to fill out forms. Yeah, probably. Emmy is almost always spelled wrong, to the point I spell it wrong now too. All I'm seeing is good names here. I can't make fun of any of you. Callum is with one L is how we spell it in Wales. Maybe it is like a Gaelic thing then. Like a Celtic thing. There's a minor character in Dragon Age called Felix, and a very minor one in Cloud Atlas, and that's all I know. Except the cat. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just, I don't know. Maybe I already mark myself down. My name is Jens. I do know that. Jens is alright. I don't think there's anything wrong with Jens. But, like, and please, anybody in chat, don't feel the need to share your name if you don't like it, to be honest, or if you don't want to. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I already marked myself down as Reverend, and then my full official name now on forums, because like, what was it called? No, you did the thing. What's the thing? My ex was Yen. Is it Jens? Is it Jens? Yes, sorry. It's not Jens, it's Jens. Jens. I'm sorry, I forgot you weren't from here. Jens, I would say, is even better than Jens, so you know. What's everyone's mother and maiden name and bank account details? My real name's Emily. Please never call me by it. I hate it. No one's ever called me Emily since I was about 4 years old. It's always been Emmy. Emmy's nice. Like Johan, exactly. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Ages ago, probably about a year ago, I, as a joke, signed up to, I think, the International Humanist Church as a pastor. So I am officially legalized to perform weddings. If anybody's interested, it's free and takes about 20 minutes. But I just as a joke, because it means that I can legally put Reverend on forms now as a title. So occasionally I'll forget which things I've signed up to as a Reverend. Occasionally I'll get like official post through the door, and it's just like Reverend Kane, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. Do me and Ash. If I ever get married, please. I think I need to buy the robe still. They keep sending me emails every like 2 months saying like, hey, Reverend, if you want to perform the wedding, it would be cool if you had like this robe that we sell. Well, you know, I think I'm legalized. Anyway. Let's talk to George Washington. Papa Washington, please don't fuck this up. Dreya, please don't fuck this up. Reverend Kane sounds like a good drug dealer name. There's a lot of songs called Emily, so I'm not used to it that I don't even... I'm so not used to it that I don't even respond to it. A lot of songs with Emily in their name, are there? I can think of See Emily Play. I can't think of another song with the word Emily in it. You know, See Emily Play by Pink Floyd. It's alright. Quite a few. I used to get sent them. Oh dear. Oh no. I used to get people coming up to me in like WWE backpacks going, see? Like you. I was like, I don't watch this. Oh my god, I'm still pressing Control W to open things. Unlock.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Alright, that's something. Oh, there you are, Washington. Sorry, I was stealing around you. Do you have any goo, by the way, before I talk to you? Because there's a chance I need some goo in order to get through this conversation. I want to at least convince these last two. I've completely fucked up the others. Like, so horrifically badly. Oh. Why haven't your people sent me money yet? Jens is basically a North Germanic North Germanic, Jesus. Your man. A North Germanic version of John, Johann, Johanns, etc. Okay. I know a Jens too. North Germanic. It's really bad. Anytime some mother shouts for their Thomas or Tom, I get shot into flashbacks. My name sounds occasionally... Because, look... Nobody tell my mum I said this, but my mum, when she would call me as a child, had quite a shrill way of calling me. Like, very sort of irritating, to be honest. Like, kind of high-pitched and shrill. Kind of like, you know, the way you call a toddler in. But, occasionally, a crow or some sort of bird will crow outside my window, and I'll wake up in a start thinking that somebody's calling my name. It's genuinely quite annoying. Yeah, let's talk to Washington. You.
Mr. President, I was looking for you.
Well, and are you, would you believe it?
Please don't
What
fuck
on
this
earth
up.
are you
He
up
loves
to?
us. Well,
You make
sort
me
of.
change my mind for the
I want him
vote
to
of
adopt me.
conference, and then you proceed to change sides.
Sounds very god.
Yes, I
do
understand
love
you
the
being
movie The
surprised.
Crow.
I'm sorry, but there have been new developments.
You could
since
use that in a
What are you
song.
talking about?
I think they might be remaking The Crow as well, aren't they? I think maybe one of the Skarsgårds are in it. One of the various dozens of Skarsgårds that exist. I think they're remaking The Crow. I don't know. I really like The Crow. Crow's good. I mean, it's not a great movie, to be honest, but I just like the whole vibe. Also, my favorite The Cure song is from it. My favorite song by The Cure is Burn, and that's like the title track for The Crow. It's really fucking good. I love that song. I think they were remaking it, but there was an accident on set. I read the first half of that message thinking it was completely serious. Oh, poor guy. Poor Brandon Lee. Don't look, the shadows breathe. Every night I burn, every night I call your name. I fucking love that song. Anyway, what am I saying? What are you talking about? Mortimer's persuaded me in the end. Oh, I can't read his name. Wait, I can't read his mind. Is George Washington a demon as well? Because I can't read his mind. No, he's not a demon, is it? It would. I know Americans. They wouldn't suggest George Washington's a demon. He's their boy. 40 minutes to click talk with Washington. It's me. Half man, half wood. I mean, it's a very thick coat. Anything could be going under there. Plot twist. Mortimer persuaded me in the end.
Honestly, it took me many hours of discussion with Lord Mortimer, Mr. Bonaparte, and others for me to get the big picture.
I can't pronounce French names.
You might have told me.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable. At first, I was just trying to find arguments against them, but the image of an American nation hand in hand with
Council is from Big Bad Wolf and they're all French. Oh! Oh! Well, then maybe he is a demon.
Listen, I must apologize.
Although,
once
no,
again.
the French
It's
were
not
big
too late.
pals of the Americans at the time, right?
This is the
Lafayette and
last
all that
time
shit.
you'll be dragging me into any
I know
scene.
very little about American
You realize
Revolutionary
you are
history.
playing with the destinies of nations. For goodness sake, grow up, young man.
You're right, Mr. President. I cannot apologize enough.
Oh,
Please
it's
come
like
back
being
to us.
chastised by a
Of course I
dad.
shall come back, but from now on, please
Oh,
keep
thank
them
God.
out of your
Oh, he's so
snacks.
easy.
I promise, Mr.
Oh,
President.
gullible,
Try
thirsty
to
George Washington.
stick with one opinion,
Love it.
at least until the vote.
Not close
You
enough
have
to
my
help
word.
France with their revolution. France just
Now,
helps out
you
everybody
can
with
have
any
one.
revolution, right? Well, unless they're having a revolution against France. But, oh yes, the Statue of Liberty is French, obviously. But, like, the French sold the Irish guns during the 1916 Rising. That was a big thing. They fucking love revolting. It's why the Irish tend to like the French. You know, it's because, like, you know, you gave us all the guns and shit. I mean, we fucking failed miserably, but, you know, you gave us guns. It's fine. So did the Dutch? I didn't know that. I know very little about the Dutch. Really, all I know is tulips, windmills, cheese, and clogs, and, you know, the stereotypical stuff. I don't know really anything about the Netherlands. Bicycles and weed? Bicycles and weed, yeah. Like when I think of old Netherlands, I think of like tulips and windmills and that kind of thing. And when I think of modern Netherlands, I think of bicycles and weed, and that's kind of it. Football? Are they a big football place? I don't know. Bruh. Dutch are amazing seafaring nation? Didn't know. Oh, and reclaimed land. That's a thing. Like half their country's reclaimed from the sea, which is kind of cool. Cheese is a big thing. Edam and Gouda? Is Gouda Dutch? I think Gouda's Dutch. I like Gouda. Well, when I ate Gouda, Gouda's really good. It's Gouda. I'll stop, please. Don't leave. The Dutch are legitimately awesome. Oh, the tallest country in the world, I think, the Dutch. Or the tallest country in Europe, definitely. Anything else? Anne Frank lived there. I'm trying to think. Where am I going? We're looking for Volner. I can't remember where Volner lives. We'll just check the doors. I didn't know they liked football very much. Oh, William of Orange. That's a very, you know, I'm Irish, so of course I know who fucking William of Orange is. You know, that's kind of about it, though. We have some of the best engineers, the best infrastructure when it comes to roads and such. We're the $1 million yacht makers. Well, that's not... Why would I know about $1 million yachts? I live in basically a little hobbit shack. The lowest country in Europe and the tallest people. Ironic, I guess you want to even it out. I will say, maybe the coolest name for a country in Europe? The Netherlands sounds like a dimension in Dungeons & Dragons. It's just objectively very cool. I'm staying in a bridge house in Amsterdam for a night later this year. It's so strange looking. That sounds extremely cool. It's just very, very picturesque and nice. Less glorious days in the colonies. From what I hear, it's just generally a nice place to live and or work. I've never been. I think, if you ask the average Irish person about the Netherlands, they'd go, oh yeah, it sounds nice. And that's kind of it. Like, nothing else. Just like, oh yeah, it's nice. Because you hate the Amazon man, and there was a whole news thing about his yacht. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, they were going to, like, fucking dismantle an historic bridge so he could get across in his yacht or something. Something ridiculous like that. There's Van Volner. So we got 1 out of 6 so far, I think. 1 out of 5. Netherlands sounds cool, but if it was nether regions, much less so. Depends on how many brownies I eat, I suppose. Can I... Where are you? Van Volner? Are you in bed or something? Where is he? Is he in the bath? Can you imagine how unpleasant baths would have been back then, before running water? Running heated water. Like, oof. Oof. Like, having servants bring you in, like, buckets of lukewarm water. Ugh. I'd just be embarrassed as well, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't want, you know, servants to see me. It's becoming a less great place. There was a news piece on it recently that we've dropped 10 plus places in many of the charts in the past 10 years. I blame social media. I mean, social media is pretty bad in every way, right? Damn, that was quick then. I mean, yeah, I don't know what... I keep saying, I do intend to leave Ireland at some point, at least for a while. For a few years, maybe. I plan to move out. Move out, as if it's a house. But, you know, I'd like to live somewhere else in, you know, mainland Europe for a while. I don't know where, though. I haven't 100% decided. Netherlands would probably be, like, top half of the list. I've considered that. Denmark I was also considering. Maybe I like Germany. Maybe Germany? I don't know. I don't know if I'd live in France. I speak a little French. It would be a little French. Jesus. I speak a little bit of French. And I can read French-ish. So, like, it would be less of a shock, I guess, to my system. Yeah, come here. I really, really want out of England. Who doesn't? It's like I was saying, the reason I looked up the name change laws is because I saw that, like, people are fleeing England, basically. Like, a lot of trans people are, basically running from England because, you know, gestures at England. Like, look at the fucking disaster that's there. Like, why wouldn't you? So if they have any sort of Irish ancestry, they're like, can we come here? And we're like, yeah, right, come on. It's like 28 days later over here. Where's Volner? I'll check downstairs. I don't think he's in his rooms. I dig Germany. Would they have us? Probably, yes, right? I mean, if you have Irish family, you get automatic Irish citizenship. If you have, I think it goes back like a couple of generations, but if you have Irish grandparents, you get an Irish passport, or you can apply for an Irish passport. So, yes, basically. Like, it's, you know, and you can take, I think, a spouse or a partner. So, you know, would be fine, right? I want to move to Ireland, you don't understand. Also, Hamburg is a good place to live. Personally, not my favourite, because there's little to no medieval bits left, and I miss that. But besides that, it's good. Brussels in Belgium is cool, but I think I'd really like Berlin. My girlfriend loves Berlin. She's been a couple of times and fucking loves it. I think she'd like to live there most of all. Oh, thank you, Gidget, for the follow. It's extremely kind of you. I found my kazoos. Remember when I would do kazoos to, like, celebrate new followers? I forgot I did that for a while. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a tune. There we go. Jesus. I have wanted to play this game for a while. It's nice to see you having a go at it. It's been great. I am truly terrible at it. Like, genuinely, I think I might be one of the worst people to ever play this. It's exclusively gone wrong. I mean, I'm missing an arm. I would recommend it, though. It's very, very good. And there's some plot twists that I didn't see coming. Move to Aylesbury? Look. There's just no way, right? I did think similar about Berlin. Berlin honestly sucks. So many homeless and ugly concrete buildings clad in graffiti. My girlfriend loved it. I think almost partly because of that. She said it was like... She said parts of it were genuinely beautiful, and parts of it had this kind of like cool urban decay kind of vibe that brought a tear to my ear. What, like blood trickling down? You're not doing any worse than I did. I lost the arm too, and when I woke up in Elizabeth's room, she was dead in there. It was awkward. Jesus. So I don't see Volner down here. He must be, like, in one of the portrait rooms or something. I don't like that they wander around. Everybody in a RPG should be under house arrest for my convenience, basically. We all want to do a meetup, Dreya, come on over. I might go to England at some point. I mean, it's pretty cheap, right? It's like a fucking €50 journey.
Home is with him. Gentlemen.
Although I'd need to find fucking... I don't know anyone who lives in England. So where would I stay? I'd have to get like a fucking motel or something.
Have enough to do as it is.
Very well. I didn't mean to disturb you. Just my luck. He'll only talk to the Duke. Right.
With us, duh. On one condition, we all meet in Aylesbury. I was going to put some stuff in the Discord later. Genuinely, how interested would people be to head over to a big meetup? I'd be open to it, I guess. Bring Emma and the pigs. Oh yeah, I'd have to get somebody to mind the pigs, wouldn't I? Oh, that's fine. I live fairly close to my parents. I've taken care of their dogs enough fucking times that They can take care of the pigs for once. Wait, what did that say? I wasn't paying attention to that cutscene at all.
Only see Godoy. But what on earth does he want from him?
Okay, let's go get Godoy. I guess. Man in the wig looks like he's about to crumble into a pile of ash at any moment. I love it. I was about to say, we all know how much you love dogs. Like, I've taken care of their dogs at least 3 times for like a fucking week each. They can look after the guinea pigs. The guinea pigs are so much easier to take care of.
Monsieur.
So much easier.
Concentrate.
I need you to listen carefully.
Are we
What I
gonna
have to say, Godoy.
possess him?
I'm all ears.
Louis, push. I need you to do me a little favor. It's working. That's it, Louis. Get in his head.
Oh, dear. What is happening to me? I do not feel very well.
Get out of my head, Charles!
Help, sir. Get in his head.
I realized while I was...
Perfect.
I think I watched a clip from it last time I played this. I
I
say that a lot, and I don't think I've ever explained what it's from. It's a one-off line from one of the old X-Men movies that just stuck in my head. Get out of my head, Charles! I think Ian McKellen shouts it. So anytime anybody gets possessed, I'm gonna think that.
Manuel, here you are at last.
Ooh, what a sexy walk I just did.
Thank you for
See how sexy I just walked?
I'll leave you with Johanna.
I was doing some real hip movement there. Is that how I think Spaniards walk, Louis?
Oh, Godoy. Come over here. I'm warming myself up. I had the misfortune to step outside and I'm frozen solid.
Do you want a hug? Or... Ooh. Click.
I wonder what he was doing outside. Something to do with what...
Horrible bean.
Maybe.
I'm nearly out of them.
Damn. He must have gone to deposit Al Azif for someone to pick up.
Mr. von Wollner, I wanted to speak to you. I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm all ears.
Ooh, mafia
We
style.
don't have much time, so here it is. You will vote for Mortimer.
What a strange idea, Godoy. You are being ridiculous. Tell me now, why would I do that?
Oh, and it's timed. Hang on, I'll do the bean afterwards. Read his mind.
Traitor is about to drop us.
Okay, we need to reassure him. Home lied to us? Oh, I need to use a fucking thing. Displays immunities. He's not immune to either of these, so pick the cheaper one, I guess.
Louisiana is Spanish. Consequently, I am best placed to know what to do with it. It's turning into a personal state.
Hello, Dark,
between
welcome.
Gregory and William. Honestly, would you like it if someone told you what to do with Royal Prussia and Greater Poland?
Well,
Yeah, they exist.
it depends.
No. Don't try smoothing things over. You are a statesman. You know what I mean.
Goodbye,
Today,
people.
Spain is weighed down by Louisiana, a source of epidemics, insurrections. It prevents us from concentrating on exploiting the wealth in the Western territories. And I have to let Gregory decide?
I understand your point.
Okay,
of view.
succeeded.
But as far as I'm concerned, I would rather be honest. You are wasting your time, Duke Manuel. You know nothing about me, and your attempts to manipulate me have no effect. You behave as though we were close. Yet ever since you arrived, you've only
he's
been
like a
interested
spurned
in your
lover.
own little self.
Don't say that, Johann. We may not be friends, but we are allies.
Is that so? And what do you know about me exactly? If he knew I was Gregory's son,
He's a fucking demon?
try it on like this.
He's a demon as well? Oh, he might know we're reading his mind then. Oh,
You are loyal and discreet. Just look at how you managed to get your hands on Al-Azif for Gregory.
But how?
Well, I'm more attentive than you seem to think. The fact remains, I was able to admire your expertise.
There wasn't a great deal to it, in actual fact.
I wouldn't exactly call him modest.
I don't know whether or not Gregory realizes how lucky he is to have you in his ranks, but for my part, I know a great man when I see one.
maybe he's too inexperienced.
Thank
He's a
you.
baby demon.
Duke Manuel. But, tell me, why do you want to follow Mortimer all of a sudden?
Mortimer is planning something. We don't know everything.
Fucking
He must
noob
have
demon.
something up his sleeve to be so confident.
Ah, really?
I can't see his
What do you
immunities.
think that might be?
He has already had dealings with the people above. He'll know that. He can control all of us. He'll know that.
Fuck, I don't know.
All of this is just a show. He has contacted all those we represent.
Oh, thank God. Thank God, that was a complete guess. So he's your cousin. Oh, little cousin.
William Frederick.
I'm spinning the wheel of beans, by the way.
William Pitt.
Out of that one.
Lord Mortimer has invited those
Licorice
who
or
work in the
skunk?
wings
Cool.
of power
Well,
to take a hand
taking
in
that out.
swaying the decisions of those who actually hold it. Everything is already played out. He has already won.
How is this possible?
Oh, he's a
We all
Protestant.
underestimated him.
He's fooled us.
He's all about predetermination.
Look, it all hinges on the next
That's a
2
Protestant
hours.
thing, isn't it?
Look,
I think.
I hear everything you're saying, but there is no chance that Mortimer can make us all change sides. That is why Sir Gregory can but win. You understand?
Think again. It's already too late.
Read his mind again.
I'm getting a bad feeling.
Okay. Derishe has persuaded all of them to join, or if there's only you left. Fuck it.
Now, you're the last one left. Your loyalty toward Gregory is honorable, but no longer makes any sense. If you don't change your mind, you'll be venturing into dangerous waters for no valid reason.
Unless it's to win.
Yes, but at what price? Think of all those who will be hostile toward you afterwards. Just think about it rationally a minute. Prussia has nothing directly at stake.
Okay, I think he's
So
buying
why
it.
put your position or your life
Yes!
into balance?
Thank God we actually fucking convinced somebody. Jesus.
Betraying Gregory is... Well, it's...
I misread occultism as autism, but that would be an interesting skill.
Don't have
I mean, it's a skill, if you look at it in a certain way.
finally cracked. Thank you for warning.
Gonna eat the bean now, by the way, just after
There is
this.
nothing more natural between allies. I did what I could. Now, it's up to you. As for me, I'll vote for Mortimer. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
Okay. Oh, we did so badly. I think we got, what, two of them?
I mustn't lose too
Fucker.
much time.
Is he gonna remember this? The priest is quite old and addled, so he mightn't remember it properly, but he might.
See you later, my Lord Duke. Have a nice rest.
Give him a little kiss. Just on the forehead. Nothing creepy. Just, you know, send him off to nice dreams. Wonder if we can do that. Can we influence their dreams? I don't know what demons can do, really. I've never really been into sort of occultism and demonology. Not even when I was a kid. I never really... I got really into dragons when I was a kid, but I never went a step further into, like, occultism and, you know, witchy stuff. Yeah. Eat the bean. It's licorice. So it's not terrible. I mean, it is terrible. It's not enough to make me vomit. It's just enough to make me sad. So everybody just look at me being sad for a second. It's so bad. I hate licorice. It's like swallowing a pill. I didn't take my pills today. Jesus. I had this book about dragons that had a bunch of cool tactiles in it, like dragon scale. I think I had something similar. I went by my parents' house a few days ago, and I went by my old little library section of my old room that they still haven't cleaned out. And I had like these little handbooks that came with a little library card and stuff like that, and it was like, you opened it up and it was like, the history of dragons. And it was like, this dragon is native to Australia. And it was like, little illustrations of dragons. It was like a fake little, like, you know, naturalist kind of document about dragons. It was good. I had like 3 of those things, and I think one of them had little tactile pieces. I think just children like that sort of thing. My mum has that. Same. I had a phase where I was very into angels and demons. Still comes in handy sometimes in games and such. Yeah, I feel like game developers are into that, right? Make out your report to Lord Mortimer. Oh, he's going to be so mad at me. He's going to be so genuinely pissed off at me, isn't he? Well, let's go. I can't remember which way to go. I can still taste the licorice, which is making me feel slightly sick. I haven't eaten today. Because I haven't got any food. This isn't like a harrowing story of, you know, poverty. It's just that I haven't bought any food. So I woke up this morning and went, should I have breakfast? I could go 50-50. And then I looked in the cupboards and went, I'm not having breakfast. There's fucking nothing there. Bitch, go eat. I'll shop after the stream. I'll eat around. It's good for me to fast anyway. The Irish at it again. I'll go. I live like fucking 2 minutes from a Tesco. I'll go up to Tesco or something after the stream and buy some food. Or I live like 5 minutes from an Aldi. I might go to an Aldi. I like Aldi. It's a bit weirder, a bit more wacky than a Tesco. I like that sometimes. Hang on, a link has been sent. Oh, is this the book? I had this exact book. I remember this. Dragonology. This is the same book. This is the book I had. Yes, I had this book. In large cover. This is the exact book I had. I remember these little jewels and stuff. No way. That is the book Grenarius had it to. My mum has that. For true believers only, a lavishly illustrated reproduction of a legendary volume by the world's most distinguished dragonologist. Don't let it all into the same hands. I definitely read this, like, from cover to cover, like 15 times when I was very young. It is it. The joy you felt, our cult's Bible, clearly. Yes, I remember this. It's so good. And yeah, it's exactly that. It's like, and in this country, there live these dragons, and this is why, like, Western dragons and Eastern dragons evolve differently and stuff like that. It's really good. I mean, look, it's funny, but, you know, it's a good time. Oh, that's, like, ignited memories. Yeah, I had this. With the little cover. Oh, it's so good. That is so fucking cool. I can't believe how many of us had this. I love this thing. 1 second, can I read any of the text on here? I can. Of all of the natural sciences, dragonology is perhaps the most rewarding, being at the same time one of the oldest and the least researched. Dragons have been studied since mankind's earliest days, and yet, paradoxically, they're one of the least known of Earth's creatures. So while many scientists believe that the vast majority of the world's flora and fauna are now understood, in the little-known field of dragonology, the way lies open for exciting new discoveries. And it's just basically like a little book that's like, you know, as if dragons were actually real and sort of like a wild animal, like comparing them with like the remarkable okapi, a mythical beast or new scientific wonder of the African Congo, a duck-billed platypus. Some believe that the original specimen was a stitched-together fake, and it's discussing dragons in the same way. It's very funny. I like it. Some argue that dragons cannot have 4 legs and 2 wings because no known vertebrae has more than 4 appendages, as can be seen in the other diagram. The 4-legged dragon's wings provide clear proof of Darwin's hypothesis of animal evolution through fortuitous genetic mutations. Anyway, it's very good. And this is a European dragon, Draco occidentalis magnus. And a little artist beside it. Yeah, dragons the world, Western dragons, Eastern dragons, other dragons, dragon biology, life cycle, taming and flying, finding, tracking, dragon behaviors. Anyway, game probably, but that has made me overjoyed. I love that. So much effort and detail for a kid's book. I'd recommend it, honestly, as just a curiosity. It's very, very fun. I remember a book that brings the same nostalgia. I don't know what it was about, but it had a little veg pouch that had jewels. This had a little pouch in the front that held a library card, because it was for that very specific kind of nerd, right? But I think it was the era of children's books that had just random little shit included with it, because it was like, now you can be a little researcher or an adventurer. But yeah, that was it. Anyway, let's close down that. That's very funny. The other one I had that there was Horrible Histories books that I got, but I remember specifically, it was a Horrible Histories book about, like, famous villains, and it was this leather-bound one, and it was green. I remember reading that fucking page to page over and over again when I was a kid. It was just, like, famous pirates and other, like, outlaws and, you know, people like that. you know, horrible histories. Everybody knows horrible histories, right? Or is that just a British and Irish thing? I assume it's big everywhere. It was horrible histories. You couldn't escape it when I was in school. Anyway, you famous Twitch cannibals. I'm sure there were some cannibals in there.
There you are. Well, tell me, how did it go?
Horribly. So hard. No, we had horrible history. So good. Horrible history is very fun. I was really into Horrible Science, which I think was the same publishing house. I liked Horrible Science as well. I still remember some Horrible Science stuff. I know there's a TV show, but I've never seen it. Because I'm assuming, Zara, you're like saying like the TV show opening or something like that, but I've never seen the TV show. It is a British thing, but I've seen it a few years ago. It's like an educational channel that sometimes shows these signs in original language, or these things in original languages. Yeah, like it's anyway, there's a TV show of it that's apparently quite good. That was good too, I loved it. But I had lots of the books. Actually, my girlfriend loves them as well, and I bought her a collection of them, like a handful of books recently, because I was like, you know, these are nice. I'm singing as much as you can sing through text. You can sort of do phonetics. Horrible Histories is great hangover material. I don't know what I'd watch if I had ever had a hangover. I assume it would need to be sort of relaxed and sort of like you can glaze your eyes over while watching it. It would probably be like Monty Python. You know, stuff that I watched over and over again as a kid. Anyway. I convinced Washington. He was very easy. He'll just do whatever I want. He's like putty in my hands.
I was sure that was all a misunderstanding. Very good.
I love when you send me voice notes of you singing. Is that a Twitter thing? You can do voice notes. I've never clicked one. It'd be your VODs. I think there's a Horrible Histories film on Netflix, I thought, a few years ago. No, and WhatsApp. Oh, right. I would be far too embarrassed to send singing to anyone, I think. I mean, I guess I did play at the start of this stream me singing a Tom Waits song, but still. Also on Insta. I am on Instagram, but I have, I think, 15 posts on it in years. So, you know. Although I'm posting a little bit more recently, although it's all just like images of the guinea pigs, so you know. Volner.
You can count on Mr. Von Volner.
Really? Well, I must admit, I'm stunned at your success there.
You sing almost daily?
Do
I?
Gregory. I see. So we
I don't. I've blocked it out if I do.
Father, I'm sorry.
No, I should never have let you.
Oh no!
I thought you would be able to accomplish this tour de force, but clearly you weren't ready. What an idiot I've been.
Oh, it's like being shouted at by a teacher. Oh, I don't. It's like being given out to by a teacher. It's really bad. Gonna make an Instagram today as all you lot are on it. Barely, let's be honest. How many posts do I have on Instagram? Just give me like 5 seconds. If I go to my... I don't even have it fucking saved, do I? It is bookmarked. I have on Instagram 13 posts. 13 posts. And they're 90% of them are guinea pigs, and one is of like a cute bug I saw. I have 2 posts from when I wanted to become an artist. I should follow you. Although again, 2 posts. Although most of the people I follow do not really post very much. Like, I saw this cool bug and went, I should share this cool bug. Because I'm 6 years old in my brain, followed this bug around my garden for about 5 minutes just going, oh, you're cute, aren't you? And it would just like look up at me and go, meh. You couldn't hear it because it's very small. But, you know, wiggle its little antenna at me. And I go, you're a good bug. Yeah, I need to, like, get out more. Anyway. Look for the worst sounding name on your Insta follower list. That's me, don't dox me. What an idiot I've been. I'm going to apologize, I guess. I had a friend post the most insane selfies and I was there like, lol, look at my cat sleeps. I don't know if I've taken selfies, but it's basically after running to show how fucked running makes me. And I didn't do one the last time I ran. But like, I think if I went through my, like, gallery, I probably only have like 2 selfies in there. I just don't really take selfies. I just don't like them, really. I don't like them. like a lot of people announce their streams with selfies, and I think it's you have to basically look good to do it. So I don't do it. Because, you know, it's kind of like enticing people to come in. It's like, look, see me? Don't you want to see me play games? And it's like, basically, you'd just be putting like a little goblin on screen going like, come watch me play. People's food pictures, I'm like, woo, vegan chicken nuggets. I refuse to say nuggies, like, in a sentence. Ugh. Anyway, apologize. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to say, I'm sorry, Papa. Don't spank me. Unless...
I'd like to apologize.
For crying out loud, stop apologizing.
Oh!
You are my son. You never apologize.
Ooh!
Not even to me. Never mind. Let's forget the conference.
Ooh,
Now,
that hurt. It was like being punched in the chest.
Louis,
Didn't like that scene.
Leave me, if you
Ooh.
will.
Ooh, that's bad. Oh, that was actually like being given out to by a parent. That was awful.
My friends, here we are at last.
Sorry,
Gathered
Dad.
together
Sorry.
to close this conference. I would first of all like to
You're in
thank
for
you
disappointment.
all
My
for
Insta Assault
making
Food and
time to be
Cats.
here.
Meat-free chicken nuggets have been completely
I
mastered in my
believe
opinion.
I speak for both
Yeah, I mean,
when I
corn
say
chicken
that we
nuggets are
honored
really good.
by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you.
This is gonna
for
go so
helping us to
badly.
make the
We're like
best
50-50.
And I
Sabotage
especially
the
want to thank
project?
you,
Oh, how
William,
the fuck are we
for-
going to do that?
for
Kill him?
perfectly hosting us at your home.
Vegan
during these
chicken
past
nuggets are
several days.
superior because there's never any
sure
danger
all
of
the guests
gristle.
would agree to that.
Also, it's almost
In any case,
impossible to get food
almost
poisoning as a
suitable
vegan.
for
That's
now.
been nice.
Good. I think we
I
can
probably have
begin. You will
undercooked
vote
lots
in
of food
turn on
since
the
I've been a
questions
vegan, but it
that
doesn't really
interest
matter.
us today.
Nothing
Are
can
you
kill me.
for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain
Couldn't have
to
gone worse.
France? Monsieur de Richet?
Oh, what did he fucking say? Oh, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, no! Grenarius, you remember this. What did he just say? Could somebody go back in the VOD even and say, like, you know what? 4. You want to vote 4. So we're voting 4. Oh, it even say, okay, it moves between them. Good, okay. Okay, we want to side with Mortimer, I think. I think it would work out better, to be honest. 4 or against giving Louisiana to France. Let's vote 4 then, sure. That's my view. I always eat food that's a day or so old because, you know, it can't die. Exactly. I ate today. Did I eat anything? No, I didn't. It was yesterday. Yesterday morning. I ate for breakfast yesterday morning some crackers that had been in my cupboard for, I'm going to say, a month. Like some mini little cracker things and some vegan cheese. And that was it. I assumed you wanted to go for Mortimer. Yes, okay. Vote for anti-death diet. I'm so paranoid of all that. I have hummus in the fridge. Today it's off day and I'm too worried to eat it. Emma's like that as well. I'm fucking the anti that. I will eat stuff that's in there for years. I'm basically like a human, like, compost bin when it comes to that. I won't eat, you know, I don't know, I'm not the most adventurous eater in the world, but it, like, best before dates mean nothing to me. I always take a view of it. If it's gone bad, I'll notice. Yeah, the one thing I am wary of is like soya milk, because that I use soya milk so little, I should say, so often that it could be gone off and I wouldn't know. So I always like check. I ate a trifle that was 2 days over and then I felt dead all day. You get out of breath eating cream eggs, Ghost. There might be a you problem. If soy milk goes off, you definitely know it's disgusting. Yeah. I'm out of milk now, actually. I need to go get milk later. I might splurge and get some oat milk. Yeah, that's true. I might splurge and get some oat milk. I've been buying soy milk just because it's really dirt cheap. Soy milk is what, like 60 cents a litre here? Something like that. Like, shop brand soy milk is like 60 cents a litre. So it's like, you know, it's dirt cheap. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just get that. Rice milk, superior milk. I haven't seen rice milk in ages. I remember having rice milk when I was a kid, and I really liked it. Man milk. If it was consensual, I think breast milk would be vegan, right? The whole problem with veganism is that it's all about consent, right? So, like, a cow can't give consent to give milk, so I don't drink milk. Cow can't give consent to give meat. Don't eat meat. If a woman was like, you know, or somebody with breasts, not necessarily a woman, but if somebody was like, you know, milked themselves and was like, I'm selling this, I guess that would technically be vegan, right? Yeah, that's vegan. Yeah, breast milk's vegan, I think. I mean, it's all breast milk. But, you know, sure. I don't think I would. Like, breast milk ice cream would be vegan ice cream, wouldn't it? Boob juice. I mean, you know, we have some Canadians in chat. The Canadians sometimes have bagged milk. In a way, isn't that just a breast? A bag of milk? Sorry. Human juice. Do you think you'd drink cow's milk if you discovered a talking cow and it was cool with it? I mean, it would. I don't know if I would, because, you know, what would I do? Just fucking go straight to the teat? But, like, you know, I guess, you know, it would technically be vegan if it was talking and was like, yeah, I want you to milk me. I get a thrill from it. Then sure. Sure, that would be vegan. The milk is stored in the balls. Anyway, let's vote for.
I vote for.
Alpro now make milk that tastes like cow's milk and it's scary. Occasionally I will do that. Vegan meat and stuff has gotten good enough now in most cases. Not all of them, but in most cases, that occasionally I'll find myself checking the packaging and going like, did I buy the right one? Because some of these packaging is similar.
For...
What? Gregory, please refrain from interrupting the voting. You know the rules, brother. President Washington? For. The votes are now cast. So you were not won over by my project. That hurts.
I warned you. You did. You didn't want to listen to me.
Never mind. It will still come to pass.
Traitor! What have you done? You are obliged to respect your...
What's happening? Did he poison him?
That is the rule.
The time of conferences is over, dear brother. Let us abandon all this charade.
You don't have...
I can't tell if he's angry or dying or both. Oh, he's probably dying.
Done to me?
Well, it could be both.
Nothing, Gregory.
You just got poisoned.
Yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's
It's
in it.
Putin. He got Putined.
Sir Gregory.
Fucking radium in the tea.
William, what have you done?
Not now.
That's the best face in this game so far.
You are mad, William. Father will punish you for
Demon Daddy's gonna punish us.
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But I cannot
No, Gregory!
die.
No,
Those
you
eyes.
cannot die.
Those
You are
horrible yellow
no
eyes.
sense of reason,
Sorry, like I said, I
as well
watched the
as all your
Spider-Man movies
special
yesterday.
abilities.
And some of those lines are very goofy. No, Mr. J. Mr. J.
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Emmy's right. It depends on you. Also, if you're just a I don't want to hurt
No,
animals
my
person,
dear
or if it's a question
Gregory,
of principles
you
person, or
will
anything
not
between.
be taking
I said the same
revenge.
thing about lab-grown meat.
You
I don't think
die
I'd eat lab-grown meat.
stupidly, alone,
Like if they took a clump of cells from a cow, didn't hurt the cow, just like, did like a little biopsy, and then the cow ran off into the woods or something and grew lots of steaks from it. I don't think I'd eat the steaks. I think it would be too weird for me. Don't think I could do it.
Hoping in vain that someone is going to help.
Yeah, I see the appeal of it, but nah, exactly. I'll stick with mine. I don't like it. Just something weird about it in my head. Can't do
You
it.
cannot leave your body.
Vegans
You
talking
cannot
about being
project
vegan
yourself
again.
elsewhere.
Yes.
You cannot even contact Father. Go ahead. Try. But you are my brother. So I ask you to remember.
Is he giving him
all
locked-in
this is
syndrome?
your own
I'll have you know I'm a
fault.
vegetarian, a
And I
cheese
want you to
breather.
understand, I get absolutely no
Sorry, I do frequent vegan circle jerk every so often on Reddit. Because I'm very insufferable.
A new order is born today, brother. Enough of father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it.
Good for you.
Chose
Honestly,
to
good
serve
for you.
Whatever his excesses, now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
So vegans really hate me.
I am stronger than you.
Oh, when you're doing the "I'm stronger than you" speech, you can't let your voice break. That just immediately goes, I love steak. I'm an omnivore proudly. You'll look. You're fine now. When the revolution comes, we'll remember this though. Occasionally, my family will like roll their eyes and go, "Oh, do you think you're morally superior to us because we don't eat vegan?" And I'll go, "Yeah." I mean, yeah. Let's be honest. Yes, I do. Because I am, again, fucking insufferable. Some vegans, I swear, hate vegetarians more than meat eaters. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. I don't hate vegetarian. My brother's a vegetarian. Amy's a vegetarian. They do the abuse. I do occasionally like calling them cheese breathers, but I don't hate them. I mean, it's better than nothing. But maybe when vegan cheese gets better. Vegan cream's good now. I use cream in cooking sometimes, and the vegan cream's good. Not your mother, not your milk is a classic. I mean... I have been seeing a lot of vegan billboards around Cork City a lot, which is nice. It seems to be picking up a bit. And every time I go into a shop, they seem to have new, shelves for vegan stuff. I couldn't give up fish. That's a processed fish they've got down. If you like fish fingers for whatever reason, they've got that down. Perfect. Or fish cakes or whatever. But if you like, some nice smoked salmon or a battered cod or something like that, that's not really there yet. So same with steak. Can't really do vegan steak properly yet. Goodbye, Zarin. Thank you so much for joining me. I can go for another little bit. We still have 2 chapters left. I'm going to try and finish it this stream. We'll see how long that takes. Might not be able to. That went really badly. That went so fucking badly. 2 points left. Let's get all of these up and then just start pouring points into something. What's the closest thing to leveling up? Probably you, psychology. Let's put a couple of points into that. We're not going to level up anything else, really. Plant-based burgers are pretty much there. Just wish it was cheaper. LD are really cheap.
What? But
the LD spicy chicken burgers, the vegan ones, are fucking amazing. I love them. You know what? I'm gonna buy them after the stream. That's what I'm gonna have for dinner.
Am I dreaming or?
Gonna buy those LD
Louis,
spicy no chicken burgers, whatever the fuck they're called.
But where are we?
Louis.
Maybe just nothing else.
You must act swiftly.
I'd never bought a Beyond Burger because they're too fucking expensive.
He must have used the blood of a
LD, yes, you said the same thing before I could. They're really good.
Poison is gnawing away from the inside.
Iceland's no bull burgers as well. I stopped by Iceland and they were sold out of them. When on Tuesday when I couldn't stream, I was in Middleton for one of my appointments, and I stopped by Iceland where I got the Iron Brew actually and the Greg's vegan sausage rolls, but they were sold out of those. I like those.
Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
I must find them quickly.
The McDonald's plant-based burgers are pretty good too and not extortionate. I've never had one. Or the Burger King ones either. I know they were advertising them a lot. It's just I have not eaten at McDonald's in easily 10 years. I haven't actually purchased a thing at McDonald's in easily a decade. So, it just sounds weird to even go into one, to be honest. The Burger King ones are my favourites. Maybe I'll try one. There's not any around me, actually. The town I am in is firmly a Supermax town. There's 2 Supermax There's no McDonald's. Because they got muscled out because people preferred Supermax, apparently. I don't think I've ever eaten at the Supermax that's in this town. But, yeah, that's the thing. So there is no Burger King or McDonald's in my town. It's all kind of local places. We have like 3 here. It's mad. Read that, and that's kind of the only thing we can read. Ugh, we have not really min-maxed this game, have we? Right. Finds her home. Ugh. Can I talk to Daddy Washington? Because he's been in a bad way. Look at his face. What the fuck is a Supermax? Supermax, just in case it wasn't clear, I was referring to Horse Prince. Yes, it was clear, don't worry. Supermax is a Irish fast food chain, specifically Irish. It's basically Irish McDonald's. McDonald's exists here and it's fucking everywhere, just not in my town. It's very... Obviously, it's McDonald's. It's fucking every town in the country except here. But Supermax is here. They famously won a lawsuit against McDonald's here. Supermax, this place, it's fine. It's fine. But they won a court case against McDonald's because McDonald's tried to sue them for the suffix Mac. Because they have the Big Mac, obviously, in McDonald's, and, you know, McDonald's. They tried to sue them for using the Mick or the Mac, and so they couldn't call it a Big Mac. And they won, and now McDonald's does not have the sort of sole proprietary ownership of the term Big Mac in Ireland. So anyone can call it a Big Mac now, I think, in Ireland. So you got ads from Burger King and stuff saying, like, fucking... better than the Big Mac in ads, because they were like, we can fucking do this now. Because you lost here. Irish courts don't recognize it. So, they... big posters for every fucking fast food place going like, better than a Big Mac, or it's like a Big Mac, but it tastes good. Stuff like that, advertising their burgers. It was very funny for a couple of years. But yeah, Supermax. I mean, look, it's basically the same thing as McDonald's. It looks identical, right? And also they're partnered with Papa John's, which is just bad pizza. God, I remember all that. It's fucking Ireland, though. They can't copyright the word Mac. They tried. I mean, it's McDonald's. They'll try anything, right? Was that your favourite game? Dream Daddy by far? A lot of people like Dream Daddy. Emma went and watched Dream Daddy, my stream of it, and then watched multiple other, like, endings of Dream Daddy. She got into Dream Daddy. Apparently Robert is the hot one. I was more into Damien. Anyway, let's go back into the game. Resume. So this isn't going well for us. I think it's fair to say.
History will remember me and the sacrifices I made.
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
Do you think they're conscious? Could we just, like, fiddle with them? I don't mean in that way. I mean just, you know, draw stuff on their face or, you know, like tie their shoelaces together. Would that be fun? Could we do that? We could just mess with them for a while. Put pies in their face.
But I could no longer move.
Okay, what about Boob Lady?
Good God, I can't even move.
Okay, they are conscious.
But Louis can. What's happening?
Hi. I guess even though we know they're play Jenga with them. We could do sort of like a reenactment of something. Like, oh, take one of those, like, famous paintings, like Rembrandt or something like that, and, you know, have them all posed in front of a frame. That could be cool. And then just take a little picture. Do we have cameras? I don't know when the camera was invented. Well, whatever. You know what I mean. Where's home? Let's go this way. Bye. Bye, little turtle priest. Wait, we need to check. Do you have any spare goo? We need some goo. We're gonna be... Yeah, we don't have any goo left. We have very little of everything left. Oh, is this goo? What are you? Nothing I can pick up. Fuck. No goo. No goo. They're gooless. Completely gooless. Maybe take this opportunity to take one of their hands. Just by the end of this, I'll have just like 15 hands stapled to myself. Like a sort of, what was I gonna reference there? Mengele. That's what I was gonna reference. Mengele. You know, he like sewed lots of people together. I could just turn into that. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying it, I realized that's maybe too grim a reference. He used to like sew twins together and stuff in his little lab. You know, it was a wacky time, let's be honest. Me at the gay club. I hope that's not a Mengele reference. Still too soon for Mengele jokes. It's been like 70 years. Longer. When was 1945? 85, 1995, 2005, 2015. It's been like nearly 80 years. How do I leave, by the way? Where's Sir Home? Too soon. Still. Did any of them see where he took them?
Your compassion. We take refuge, O mother.
77, you fool. I can't count. I'm Irish.
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
I've always been terrible at maths. Like, really horrible at maths. Even basic arithmetic I find hard to do in my head. I just didn't pay attention in school, really. I was always really, really, really good at English and history and geography, which is embarrassing considering how bad my map knowledge is. But, you know, the subject, which was mainly about rocks and shit. But, I was really, really good at, like, history and, you know, comprehension and all that. Languages I was quite good at. Fucking terrible at maths. I was quite good at biology and the science subjects as well. It was just maths I was terrible at. So, you know, I just went, let's just not be good at this. Just kind of accepted it. How do I leave? Find Sir Home. Where the fuck is he? He's not, like, in the painting, is he? Okay. Things have gone weird. Cool. Same, I'm fucking awful at maths. This Mengele fella sounds like a real jerk. The more I hear about this Mengele guy, the less I like him. I'm actually okay at maths, but my brain sees numbers and goes, and I need to get over that first. I think I'm kind of the same. It's just I never bothered getting over that. I look at a sum and go, bring out my phone. My dead mum. Hello, Maggie.
There must be a way. Rational and open, Sarah.
Are you... This is reminding me a little bit of the Dishonored games, just how this looks. You know, the Outside, or whatever it's called, the Void, I think it might be called in those games. Has that kind of vibe to it, and there's lots of jumping between paintings in that game as well. I love Dishonored.
There must be a way.
Sarah? Is that you?
Mama?
Louis, can you hear me?
Louis, can you hear me?
Can you see me?
Of course, but I don't understand.
Oh, merciful heaven. You can see me.
Yes,
Yeah.
Louis, I don't know what's happening, but you must.
We're hand
help.
twins.
Look, just calm down.
I can't see
I'm
you,
so
Louis.
happy to know that you're a
You're
Norm
right in front
Macdonald
of
fan.
me.
If there are too many numbers bunched together, my brain takes a while to actually see them. It's weird. You might, like... what's the called again?
Died?
Sorry, 1 second. I'll let this conversation finish.
Look, I am right here.
Her spirit is here because she's a demon. I guess that makes sense. Sure. She's a demon, but maybe she doesn't know she's a demon? Dyscalculia. That's what I was saying. Yep, you got me. There we go. Yeah, there's the... You know how dyslexia is for words, and for numbers, it's dyscalculia. Or dyscalculia. I don't know how you pronounce it, but dyscalculia. A lot of people have that, and it doesn't get diagnosed as much as dyslexia. And it's basically where you just look at numbers and they get just kind of jumbled, and it means people are very bad. It's it makes people bad with maths and arithmetic and multiplication, division, and all that kind of thing. But it also makes people bad at like reading time and like following timetables and stuff like that, because it's like the numbers kind of get switched around. It's like what's going on? So, you know, that's a thing. So if you know, anybody in chat who feels like that, you might have that. Apparently, it could also be an ADHD thing. I don't have ADHD. It sounds rough, to be honest. My problem is that I have trouble remembering numbers and I get them mixed up. Like, I get multiples of 3 mixed up and numbers that add up to 10. Would that be dyscalculia too? You'd have to look it up, to be honest. See, I'm okay with everything so odd. Her spirit is here because she's a demon. That makes sense, sure, in this weird little world.
And as you are my sister,
My sister, Mum.
it's possible that demons don't completely disappear after their physical bodies die.
But how is that possible, damn it? I'm stuck here.
I don't know. I'm
Did
only
you not get
guessing.
taught by, like, your
Only
demon
your
mum?
physical body is dead. Apparently your spirit is kept here.
I daren't try understand. Am I condemned?
Look,
No, you're just a demon.
neither
It's
of
fine.
us know anything about this situation, really.
I'd love to be a fucking demon.
You are the
Immortal
first one,
body hopping?
the
That sounds
only
cool.
one to see me, to speak to me. Without you, I'll never get out of here. Don't leave me like this. I beg you.
Voice actor really giving it her all. I know there's something broken in my brain because this voice acting's not bad. The voice acting throughout the entire game has been pretty good. Her voice acting is quite good in this scene. I like it. Hello, Pixel Coin, welcome. Like, she's good in this, but whenever somebody in a game is being really emotional, their voice is breaking, and they're like, "Please don't leave me like this. I beg you." I can't help but just disassociate almost and see them. Just imagine them in the fucking voice acting booth going, like, just making the faces and, oh, it instantly makes me cringe. Basically, my brain's broken. Calm her down. Calm down, love. Jesus, like, no need to be hysterical. Calm down.
Listen, you have to stay positive. Seeing as I've entered the ether,
Man's
I
here.
must be able to leave it. If it's possible for me, then it's possible for you.
Sure.
Do you really think so?
Maybe.
Rational
I don't know.
Remember?
Yes.
I have the old classical diagnosis, Tom. Me too. I don't think I'm actually diagnosed with anything aside from, you know, anxiety and depression. But
I think there are many things
I think
you
I'm
don't
just not very smart.
It doesn't matter.
Just
I trust you.
It's plain old
You are
dumb.
going to help me, aren't you?
I must be getting on. I can't stay much longer.
Oh, help your sister, Mum.
I beseech you. Promise.
Oh, pretend you're going to help her? Can't you just help her? Oh, I'm gonna feel bad about this.
Of course I'm going to help you, Mother.
Thank you, Louis. I trust you. Thank you.
Oh, it's giving me vibes of, like, I'm secretly putting her in a home or something. This is bad. That's not good. Any goo? Any goo? Can I get some goo? It looks like that was shining, but apparently not. Come on, give me some goo. I desperately need some
There
goo.
must be a way.
Maybe up here? Through the painting is probably the next place we go, so I just want to see if there's anything secret. Like, this might be an imaginary place that my mum is living in. Did she imagine some goo for me? No, of course not. She's always been fucking unhelpful. I'm glad you lost your arm. I'm glad you got shot.
But there must be a way.
Shut up, old woman.
Rational and open.
That is me in the gay club. Can I find some goo? I think it's called royal jelly. I've just decided it's called goo. Hello, Crazy Craig. Welcome. Through the painting? Oh, it's the giant one of Zeus, I think it's meant to be. Zeus? I can't remember. The Goo Club. That's got... There's no way the Goo Club is not the name of, like, an incredibly... There's no middle option. It's either the trendiest gay club in the world, or it's the seediest gay club in the world, right? The Goo Club. It's got to exist, in fact. The Goo Club. No, I did not mean the Goo Club. I meant the Goo Club. Don't show me the Good Club. Google won't let me search. You know what? Fuck you, Google. Bing. Bing. Search engine. The Goo Club. The Goo Club.blogspot. The Goo Club. The Go Club. Goo Club. A Facebook account called the Goo Club. The official website of the Goo Goo Dolls. The Goo Club is a Goo Goo Dolls fan club. That's unpleasant. Not just because it's called the Goo Club, but because they like the Goo Goo Dolls. Ooh. I don't really think anything of the Goo Goo Dolls. I just fucking hate that one song that they're really famous for. What's the one song? Everybody will know it, right? I think it's the Goo Goo Dolls. It's the one that goes like, na 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 na. I fucking despise that song. It's the Goo Goo Dolls. Game coming up in a second. And I don't want the world to goo me. Iris, that's what it's called. There we go. Oh my god, his hair! Oh, Jesus. This is why I don't like this song, is because you can tell. I've never seen this music video before. I'm just gonna click desktop in a second. I've never seen this music video before. I knew in my soul that he'd look exactly like this. I knew, just in my heart, I already knew that he looked exactly like this and was making this exact face throughout. That's why I don't like this song. That's from Final Fantasy, surely. He was a mega heartthrob. Looks terrible now. I remember this song from Treasure Planet. What are even the lyrics? Ugh. Fucking hate it. It's in Treasure Planet. It is like the main theme of Treasure Planet. A movie that I quite like. I remember the main character... Treasure Planet's aged, right? Treasure Planet, the main character looks exactly like fucking Anakin Skywalker. With the little rat tail. And at one point he surfs through the galaxy on a homemade, like, wind surfboard in space while this fucking song plays. It's like... while he's, like, drifting through space. It is embarrassing, to be honest. 1 second. Treasure... How's my memory? Treasure Planet, Iris. Treasure Planet, Iris. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, Treasure Planet. They played the full fucking song, from what I remember. Oh, this is just a music video that somebody's made. It's this scene, I think. It's him, like, drifting through on a little CGI skateboard thing. I think it was still here. No, they definitely play it. They definitely do. Although maybe it's another... Maybe they play a lot of them. Anyway. They have so many good songs. This is not a good example. When drunk, people would link arms in pubs and sing this. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. I just don't like it. This has 352 million views. Jesus. It's one of those songs you can't help but get emotional to whenever you hear it alone in your room while listening through your headphones. It's like a robot writing a comment. It's like a robot who's been programmed to, like, I don't know, prey on teen girls in the 2000s. Does anybody else like music in your headphones? Does anybody else get emotional responses from tunes? Jesus. Google John Rezeznik. John Rezeznik. Now. 2020. That is the face of somebody who has had some work done, let's be honest. Like, I don't know what's gone on in his life, but, you know, he's had, he's gone through the Simon Cowell treatment, right? Lots of plastic in that face. Anyway, so bad. He was so beautiful. Like, you know, that is not his original face, let's just say. Anyway, no, not to be too rude, you know. I'm sure he's, I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to the game. Where even am I? Oh yeah, I was about to meet Zeus. Hello, Zeus. Are we about to meet all the people who are dead? Are they all been lost in here?
What am I doing here now? Nothing seems real.
Oh, it's Hot Woman! She's back!
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, Keep calm.
What on earth is going on here?
I'm sure he's anyway.
I don't understand.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me. Be quick.
Yes. Not a minute to lose.
Alright, sure. Are we on a time limit? Okay, Hot Woman, you're back. Are you dead? Does this mean you're dead? Are these all... No, because I'm here, and I'm not dead. I don't know what this is. Sure. Hello, Hot Woman.
Won't let him attack his brother.
Analyze the situation. Sure.
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer.
Oh.
On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Oh, fucker. Press right-click to reorganize. It's under my camera. Press right-click to reorganize the characters depending on their affinities. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not as hard as it seems. So what did he say there? 1 second. So we need to find out which is the real home, maybe? Or we're meant to place home in between two of these people, or like, oh God.
Won't let him attack his brother.
Even I did it first try. Analyze the situation. Just...
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
He wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
What about you, Mama?
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Alazif back from him.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, let me heal up myself first. Oh, I can't use any goo? Cures negative alterations. I guess I don't have any. Next skill use is free. I mean, that's something, right? What about you, Gregory?
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
5. Oh, no. Choice already made.
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Okay, so we just put him between these two? Like that? Does anybody else need moving? What about you? And you're his son. Do you have anything to say about this? Oh, do we need to... Because his son is going to protect him as well. Like, this is his son. So do we need to... need to move you here? Like, you need to be here between these two. You need to be protecting. And then we need to... Where do I go? Hang on. Where do you go?
I have to protect my sister.
Okay,
Help me,
protect the
Louis.
sister.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for
Okay.
Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Okay, so... Here... Like that. They need to be side by side. I need to be maybe even in... No, here. Beside this one. Whichever one this is. Which one are you? Hang on. Stop. Which one are you? Doesn't say. I don't know which one of you is Emma or Emily. One of these... Whatever. We can maybe just do this. Nope. Well, that didn't do anything. And what about you over here? Like, where do you need to be?
Stay with me, Louis.
Stay with me, Louis. Does she need to be on the other side of me? I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark. Say she needs to be here as well. Is that anything? Then maybe this? That seems kind of right to me. Or maybe... Volner goes on the other side? Do I have to, like, pull a lever to, like, lock these in or something? I'll analyze more, maybe. 1 second. Volner I can't talk to. You're saying, like, oh, my son will protect me, and somebody else, like you.
I can count on my father and my son to defend me.
Father.
Yes. But will they...
Professor McGonagall's let herself go. So, I can count on my father and my son to protect me. So that's probably his father in her body. And his son is Volner. So that needs to be here and here. And he needs to be in between these two?
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
What about you? I haven't talked to him yet.
He wants to isolate me again.
He wants to isolate me again.
It's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Is that right? Is that right? Like, no, surely not. Like, you want to kill him, so you need to be replaced in between, or is it the other way around? You're the son, the father, you're one of them. You're one of the fucking sisters.
Oh, damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Emma is completely lost.
That's Emma.
She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Okay, I think that's right then. That seems right, and that seems right. It's just this line up here. Is there anything else I can interact with in this room? Sorry, I'm very dumb, by the way. I'm sorry. It comes up in real life, too. Sometimes I just stand there staring in a fucking supermarket, not knowing what to do. There's nothing else I can interact with. It's just these boys. Unless there's, like, I don't know, can I ask Zeus for help? Zeus, please? Please? Like, sometimes, you know, there's that Simpsons scene where Mr. Burns is trying to shop for himself for the first time, and he's just standing there staring at 2 bottles of ketchup, going, ketchup? Catsup. Ketchup? Catsup. Oh, I'm out of my depth. Just, you know. Anyway, I think this is right. Like, I need to be with my mum. These two need to be together. One of them needs to be next to me. Home. Something here. That's where I'm at. 1 second. Talk to my mum. Maybe there's something a clue here.
Stay with me, Louis.
Stay with me, Louis.
Take Alazif back from him.
Analyze, fuck
for
it.
sure. My mother and Volner have the same objective.
Oh!
That book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
Volner needs to be right next to her. Yes! Sorry, I shouted way louder than I thought. I'm so sorry.
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Look, it's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming.
At least as soon as I found the exit.
It's probably through the magic painting again, right? We were watching season 3 of The Simpsons last night. Still so good. Emma and I watched 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 recently. We just we watched Cape Fear, the 2 Cape Fear movies, like the remake that Martin Scorsese made. Thank you for all the cheers. The remake that Martin Scorsese made, which is fine, and then the original with Gregory Peck, which is fucking amazing, and Robert Mitchum, one of my favorite movies. I love it. And then we watched the Simpsons episode, which is based on it, and that was pretty fun too, but that was like the first episode of season 5, so we ended up just watching The Simpsons for like a couple of weeks. We're just watching like various Simpsons episodes up until about season 10, where we went, it's dropping off now, isn't it? So we didn't watch 3 or 4, which are also extremely good. It's always so good. Probably every like 2 or 3 years we watch some Simpsons. It's just very, very fun. Anyway, let's leave. That went actually well for once. We are out of goo, which is very bad, but we solved a puzzle. Please give me some demon goo. Even if it's not real goo. I'm assuming this is basically the demon version of the Matrix that we're in right now. I'll take it. Just inject me full of goo. Oh, Jesus Christ, you frightened me.
What?
Hello, boob woman.
What are you doing here?
You. It wasn't enough for you to let me be killed. You have to come here and stop babbling away at me.
Has she gone more common?
You couldn't have stopped her from shooting.
Babbling away at me? You couldn't have stopped her from shooting, could you? This is my real voice. Yes, actually, I'm around the same point. The Alec Baldwin, Ron Howard episode is where my eyes start to glaze over, and Kim Basinger and stuff. I kind of give up at that point. Yes, that's kind of where it goes off a cliff, isn't it? Yeah, there's about 4 more episodes past that are good. In the entire, like, 20 years afterwards. Because we actually did the thing where after season 10, we were like, let's stop watching. But there are, like, because we've watched all of The Simpsons. In an exercise in self-flagellation, we watched all of the fucking Simpsons. And in that entire 20-year gap between classic Simpsons and modern Simpsons, there is about 4 episodes that are good. About 4 that I would consider good and worthy of being classics. So we downloaded those and watched them. Now, then we were done with The Simpsons. Like, there's one with Neil Gaiman in it that's really funny. Anyway. It's her fault? Oh, that sounds bad. You could have stopped her from shooting. It's her fault. She fucking shot you.
Wait, Emma. You're the one who passed yourself off as Emily. You decided you wanted to play with us. You pushed your sister to the edge, and now this is the result. It's got nothing to do with me.
I only wanted to exist for one brief moment. Spending my life in her shadow, being her double, it wasn't enough. I must have taken up too much room again.
That's not what I said.
Only
I mean, your
appearing to
boobs are
carry
very
out the
large.
basest of chores. How ungrateful of me to want to exist, to make my own choices. It seems
Fair.
that it's all my fault. Be that as it may, Louis, we have no time to lose. Help me, please.
What on earth is she talking about? Come on, I
can't imagine having a wreck
There's
like
got to
that.
be a solution.
I'm sure they're being pushed up by the corset, right?
Shot at point blank range. I will survive this. Help
It must
me.
hurt her
I'll
back.
go mad if I stay
I
here
wasn't
any longer.
blessed.
I must have been here several
I
months.
can. Have you
I
seen
stopped
mine?
Counting from. Hang on. What are you doing here? Are you dead?
Explain to her. I mean, be nice. We've already been quite mean to her in general. We did get her killed. Sure, I'm a demon. You're a demon too. Like, you know, we're all demons, right? I've heard that it hurts your back quite badly if you're you know, well endowed like that.
No.
Explain it to her.
Gregory brought my spirit here.
Maybe
but I
that's what
must
the
get
course
back
is
as
for,
soon
just
as
for
possible.
support.
So you should be able to help me.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. I guess that is an option. I don't know. I love when people say, what are you doing here? I don't know, honestly.
Emma, I have no idea of what's going on. How do you expect me to help you?
There must be a way. I beg you, promise you will help me, Louis.
Fine. We don't have to keep the promise. We're a demon. We can do what we like. I mean, it's in the title. Did anybody get, by the way, that the title is a Tenacious D reference? Promise to help her.
All right, calm down. I'll do everything I can to get you out of here.
Thank you,
I
Louis.
did.
I knew you were a good man.
I didn't get it.
I must get going now. Just stay calm. Everything will work
In
out
Tenacious
fine.
D, the Pick of Destiny, the ending is Dave Grohl is Satan, and in big fucking Satan makeup, and he sings a song that starts like that.
Can anyone hear me?
Jesus, you're loud. Fuck me. That line is a factual inaccuracy. I'm the devil and I do what I want. Whatever I've got, I'm gonna flaunt. There's never been a rock-off that I've ever lost. It's a bad movie, but I love it. It ends in a rock-off with Satan. Because the demon code... The demon code prevents me from declining a rock-off challenge. What are your terms? Watch the stick. Love Tenacious D. I love that movie. I watched it a lot as a kid. Through the painting. Let's go. Bye. Bye, Emma. See you later.
I must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense.
Oh, who's this now?
Louis? Are you there?
Yes.
If we
Yes, I'm
win,
Pick up the
you
stem,
will
unfortunately,
take
of my
your
memory.
sorry ass back to hell. I can't do the voice break thing. Then you can take Cage back to hell. Anyway, sorry.
Arrives at the same time as Emily,
What the fuck?
and coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
Oh, I'm gonna need to use me brain. Oh no. No. I don't know about this. No, I don't know about this, me lord. Oh, I'm just a peasant. I don't know about doing no thinking. The way Jack Black sings "Sorry Ass Rules," it's so good. I can't do it. Do I sing Dreya less than an hour ago? Oh, reconstruct the series of memories of Sir Home. It's under my camera. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. So do I have a click on each one in order? This is very Dishonored looking. I like Tenacious D. I've never really listened to much Tenacious D, to be honest. I had that one album that they were famous for. You know, the one with tribute and stuff on it.
Didn't want to believe it.
What was that? I didn't want to believe it. Believe what? That I'm a demon, baby? I'm guessing we need to piece these ones together, right?
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
Can we click on this? Listen to the entire memory.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
4 children. So there's Louis, there's the 2 boob twins. There's Louis, the 2 boob twins. Who's the 4th son? Have I missed something? Because Volner is his son. Huh. Sarah. Oh, Sarah! Oh, yeah, I forgot. She's our sister, Mum. There we go. Fine. Follow this memory.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
This memory is important, but it's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
Look at another one. Look at another one. It's fine. Look at another one. Piece it together in your brain. It kind of sounds like he's talking to himself, to be honest.
The cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
That's the end.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself.
What a rascal. I wish people still called each other rascals. It's just funny. Oh, can I analyze that memory for free? Because I have no brain juice left. But yes, it's free. Good.
What the Mortimer used is deadly poison for a demon. Home won't survive it. Oh, it's over for him. He's finished.
Aw, I liked Home. No. I mean, he was a bit of a traditionalist weirdo, but you know, I liked him. Are all of these going to be free? Or are some of these harder? Because I have like a +3 to these analyze things. Yes, I can actually analyze them. I'm so happy.
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be.
Why am I still wearing the cat ears? I've only just noticed that. That was ages ago that I'm taking off the cat ears. It was ages ago. Oh, look what it's done. I combed my hair today. Now look at it.
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's.
Cat ears always required.
Earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
Okay. So sisters, Sarah and the Boob Twins. So we need to find out something that talks about Sarah and the Boob Twins.
I must speak to you.
Yes, I know. What about you?
He allowed me to bring Emily back again.
Listen to the entire memory. Oh, I can't analyze this one.
Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
Okay, that mentions the Boob Twins. Oh, there's so many fucking memories. Oh, no. Oh, my poor brain is gonna struggle.
Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure. It was so easy for me to sell your title of Marquis de Maintenon to Françoise d'Aubigné and to sail for the Caribbean islands. One of my greatest successes. With one
He was
stroke,
like a little
I
pirate,
placed
maybe?
myself right next to the King of France, with a mistress under my orders. And I was able to impose my law over the seas of the triangular trade.
Anyhow, I should try to concentrate on his voice. He's talking about Charles François d'Angen and Françoise d'Aubigné.
I don't know who these people are.
Of Louis
Oh, okay.
This has nothing to do with what brought home here. I'd look some
Oh, some of them are red herrings. All right, cool. So that's nothing. It's the sisters. It's me. It's his death. That's what we need to do. What about you? No, we've already done that one. Oh, I'm already getting slightly lost. Oh, this is bad. Up here. Up here is where we need to go.
He's coming!
He's coming!
France, so much effort. France, so much effort. So much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion. I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat. The greatest mistake.
Well, yeah. It kind of caught on, didn't it?
Made me blind.
The old Protestants.
I lost France through 100 years of war.
Analyze the memory.
This is correct, but there's no link to what interests me here.
Okay, that one's... Ignore that one as well. So no sword boy, no pirate boy. Why am I calling the paintings boys now? You. This seems irrelevant. Dreya, you sound like my dad. I don't have anything against Protestants. Listen to the entire memory. I went to a Protestant primary school.
Previous conference 3 years ago. I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters.
Okay, that's about the Boob Twins.
Previous conference? That's when Mortimer started putting his plan into action. That's how this whole thing began.
Are those portraits meant to be of the Boob Twins? They've missed out some very obvious features. Let's go. Okay, so that one's important. We found 3, I think, that are important. Let's be honest, they weren't blessed, were they? Listen to the entire memory.
My exchanges back then with my brother.
They're growers.
I did everything in my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't listen. He always wanted more. Father wasn't gentle with William back then, shutting him in the body of Pericles for 8 years, and reducing Athens and its cursed democracy to its knees.
This doesn't seem like it's going to be hugely relevant. Cool. I actually know why when you look at Greek statues, they always look like they've just come out of the pool. Let's be honest. They always look like they're all growers rather than showers when you look at the statues. It's because when Greek sculptors were making them, it was seen as sort of a trope that if you had a large penis, you were considered kind of dumb, like kind of a jock. And so they'd make the penises a bit smaller, or a bit, like it was a bit cold out. There was some shrinkage because it was like to show how intelligent they were. Is that true? I think it's true. Sorry, I missed a painting. I was busy thinking. Wait, did I miss a painting? We didn't see this one, did we? The chess one. Yes, it is true. Sorry, I can't type. Neither can I.
And when Elizabeth disappeared...
That's another boob lady.
It's not possible.
No, she's not. Elizabeth isn't the boob lady. Elizabeth is the hot woman, right? Hot woman, 2 boob ladies. There we go. These are small, that's concerning. Look, I'll be honest, I know. But... listen to the entire... Well, they're not like... You know... when you see actors doing nude scenes, apparently what they do is... They don't like... If they're not using prosthetics or something, what they do is they take like quarter of a Viagra. So it's not... It's not erect, but it's heavier, let's say. You know, if you were to... This might be TOS. If you were to sort of like quickly bat it around a little bit, that's how, you know, you'd prefer to present yourself. The ideal was a small penis. That's why heroes and gods have small penises. If you have satyrs on vases and such, they'll have huge penises because they're animalistic and driven by desires. That's true, yes. If you aren't particularly... What if you aren't particularly intelligent and are blessed with a tiny cock asking for a friend? And lies the memory.
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holmes. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay.
It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but...
Perfect.
Well before...
Cis men worry way too much about that sort of stuff. I know. Okay, so that's an important one as well. Ignore it for now. We go over here. That might be the first one, in fact.
Come to me.
Come to me.
He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing.
Listen to the entire memory.
He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
Oh, he only wants what's best for us. I feel bad for betraying him now. Maybe I should have sided with him. Fuck, I don't know. Let's start from this one, I guess. This is going to be really irritating. This is going to be really annoying for everyone here, I'll be honest. Good old Uncle Greg. I can't see the name Greg without thinking of old Greg. Does that mean I'm broken? I've never met anybody called Greg in real life. And when I think of the name Greg, I just think of old Greg from Mighty Boosh. You know, I'm old Greg. Do you love me? Listen to the entire memory. One of my colleagues is called Greg. I don't believe that anyone's called Greg. Greg seems like such an old-fashioned name. Like, is the colleague who is called Greg, is he over the age of 60? Because I kind of think that nobody under the age of 60 would be called Greg, although maybe it's different in other countries. Follow this memory.
He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
I must have missed a memory.
Ugh. Well, it's actually Gregor, but he's been called Greg. Does that count? Yes. Because Greg must be short for Gregor in all cases, right? Or it's Gregory, I guess. Gregor's cooler. I'd rather be called Gregor than Gregory. Greg, you know, or Greg. I wouldn't want to be called Greg. I went to school with a Greg. 2 G's. Ugh. He's around 40, I'd say. Nobody under 2,000 years old is named Kane. Fair point. What about you? Follow this memory.
He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we...
What have I missed?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Which one's first? Oh, thank you for the resub, Pedden. That's extremely nice of you. I talk far too much shite in here to not throw you a prime. Thank you so much. That's extremely generous. I named this child Kane. Look, I'm sorry. It's going to be fucking trial and error because I'm too dumb. I'm too small-brained.
This is the first event that
there we go.
Home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Oh yeah, I'm on the right track. First memory found. Okay, that's number 1. Is it you, maybe? Oh yeah, Amber. Amber. Is anyone actually called Amber that isn't in some sort of sex trade? Like, I don't... Ember doesn't exist as a name, surely, right? Follow this memory? Is that the next one?
From our father, and I didn't say a word.
I must have missed him.
No, okay. Well, now that I know that I can brute force it to take some of the pressure off. But they're all... Just look for ones about the Boob Sisters and me. Me and the Boob Sisters. We're the important characters. I'm too small-brained trying to subtly brag about the golden carrot.
His children are gathered together? Yes? I recall Spartacus.
It's not that one. It's not Spartacus or whatever. Was Spartacus real? Was Spartacus a real historical figure? I only know it from the Kubrick movie, which I've never even seen. I should. I like Kubrick, and I've heard it's very good, but I've never watched it. And I think there was a TV show that was not considered very good, called like Blood and Sand or something. You the next
I
one.
need to bring Emily back again to this conference. Supposedly to fight.
I'm on the right
Okay.
track here.
Second memory found. There was another Boob Sister one down here. Stop pixel line. There was another Boob Sister one down here somewhere. This is the poisoning. That's got to be last, right? This one was about maybe the Boob Sisters.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
There we go. Then maybe the one way back here about the Boob Sisters? Wasn't over there. There was no ones over there. That's the exit. Reconstruct the sequence of memories. So I think there's another one back here that we need to do with. He's obsessed with the Boob twins. I like that the golden carrot emote, by the way, has just become basically the horny emote. I guess I should have seen that coming. Did I already click this one? Yes. So it must be this one over here? We definitely didn't click on this one already.
He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we...
What have I missed?
Oh, for fuck's sake. What, is it the death one? Also, it comes from the horny horse game. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't about to make like a horse penis emote. I think that would lose me my instant verification privileges on Twitch. As soon as you get monitored for one, that's gone forever. Right now, Twitch trusts me enough that I can upload whatever emote I like and they won't put it through vetting. That is a power that I don't want to abuse. No, we've already clicked on you. I guess maybe the poison one? Maybe it's the poison one? Is it you?
Cherry on the cake. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
I should come back to this later.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Where's the fourth memory? Was it over here? So it's not this one. It's not this one. No, it is. This was the third memory. Oh, I'm so dumb. God, I wish I was smart. Fuck, I wish I was smart sometimes. I should have paid more attention at school. Oh. I don't think there was any paintings even over here. It wasn't the Spanish one. Or was it even Spanish? No, it was French. The fucking, like, one about seafaring. Portrait of an abuse.
I can't hold out.
I think the Goblin emote might be my new favourite. I really like the Goblin emote. Goblin emote's really good. I mean, it's terrible. It's hard to find the memories all among all these pictures of the memory twins. Memory twins is a better term than the boob twins. Although anytime anybody says the word memory, it's not a word that comes up often in conversation, but anytime I hear the word memory, I do think of the Smiths song. Oh, we missed this one entirely. It must be this one.
Dear Countess Dunostar.
Maybe. I think it's This Charming Man. Yes, the Smiths. Yes. I think it's This Charming Man. It's like, let me get my hands on your mammary glands. That's the line. Just stuck in my head forever, basically. Analyze this memory.
About this story, the Countess was apparently an acquaintance of Sir
Nothing
Gregory.
to do with it, of
But
course.
This has
Fuck
nothing
me.
to do with what's happening.
Singing
here.
again? Well, that was not really singing. That was doing probably the worst Morrissey impression you'll ever hear. Can't really do a Morrissey impression. It's not this one either. These two are not part of it. God, this should be easier for me. We've already done that one. It's not this one. This is the French one.
Analysis is correct, but there's no link to what interests me here.
Yeah, okay, whatever. This was him complaining about Protestants. Sure. You have already clicked on. Was it the Spartacus one? Surely not.
I recalled Sparta, of my exchanges back then with my brother. I did everything in my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't.
Oh no, this is kind of linked, because he's just doing this again, right?
Father wasn't gentle with William back then, shutting him in the body of Pericles for 8 years, and reducing Athens in its cursed democracy.
Yeah, he's just doing that again, so maybe this is relevant.
Sparta, of my exchanges back then with my brother.
I'm losing focus. Come on, Louis.
Oh, come on!
Concentrate. I must concentrate on the important memories. The ones that led home into this situation.
That's thematically linked. Wait, did we not even click on this one? Oh, it's probably this one, then what am I doing? Oh no! That reduced one. What? No! That one took one away! It was so bad. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm never gonna get out of here. This is the rest of the stream. It's never gonna end. We're here forever. We're here forever. The third one was somewhere around here. I've already fucking forgotten what it was. I thought it was this one. Was it down? That was the third one down there, wasn't it? Okay. Never mind, I have remembered. Good luck, I'm a peace out. Thank you for joining, Witchdaft. Don't forget you're here forever. This was number 3. Follow the memory.
Coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
Yes, that's third memory. Where's the fourth fucking memory? I thought it was this one. No, that's probably number 5. I thought it was the one up here. Yeah, that was 2. Or that was 1 of them. Needs to be the community banner. Don't forget you're here forever. That's nothing. That'll fucking damage my brain again, apparently. Is it this one? Is this number 4?
He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when Elizabeth...
Oh, thank fucking God. Jesus Christ. So it's probably this one, the poison now, right? This is your life now. It's probably the poison one. Oh. Hopefully. I'm bad at puzzles. I've mentioned this on the stream. I've only ever been good at one puzzle game. Literally one. It was the Room series. You know, the Room Old Sins, the Room Chapter 3, whatever that one was called. You know, I really like that series, and I'm quite good at it. I did it all, played it all, with no hints. I did the entire game without looking up any hints. It was great. Even simple puzzles in this make me want to die. You should give Myst a go. I actually avoided watching your streams of Myst because I intend to play Myst on this channel at some point. So yes, I will do Myst. Because I have Myst. I bought Myst ages ago and I've never played it. Because I was going through a period where I was playing a lot of graphic adventure games. And then I was going through a period where I was playing some puzzle games. And for some reason I didn't think to play Myst. Louis needs to get himself a notepad if he's struggling to remember 5 things at once. I have a notepad specifically for that, which I keep forgetting to use. I have a notepad here at my desk, which is full of fucking things from this game. And, you know, random codes from the game. Like, what's this? Yeah, this is also from the game. Yeah, just lots of codes from this. You should avoid Granarian streams then. Yes, I mean, the 7th guest was very fun. I might play that at some point, we'll see. Analyze them. No, follow the memory. It's probably it, right? We probably just cracked it.
I should come back to this later.
Fuck you, Louis. Sorry, just fuck off. So it's probably the one at the far end then. It's so over the top, I love it. I think losing the arm, the punishment, has been that I run slightly slower. Because I'm like cradling my arm. Which is kind of true. I noticed when I'm running, my right shoulder is a little bit fucked. I don't know why. Just something about like doing this for a long time really hurts this shoulder. I might go to a doctor. I think something is wrong with this shoulder. Maybe it's because I like wear a messenger bag, so one shoulder is like kind of weaker than the other or something. I don't know. I've been putting missed notes on these little square pieces of paper, and now my desk is littered with random missed notes. I played a game called You're Just Getting Older, this is how it be now. 7th guest took up a good chunk of my childhood. Go watch Good Areas. Been watching too many horse videos. It was my first game. What was I even about to say? I played a game called Legend of Kyrandia, which is a graphic adventure game, and I never finished it. Like an adventure game, like of the Sierra King's Quest kind of variety. And I drew a map on graph paper because, there was no in-game map. Yes, I had that too. I think it's German, isn't it? I really liked it, but I never finished it. I kind of want to go back to that on the stream at some point. Yes. I quite liked it. It was very fun. There was actually a game dungeon episode on it, which is a guy called Ross Scott, who you might know from Freeman's Mind, did a video on it, and it was really, really good. I got stuck at the start and never got further. I downloaded it from GOG, and it came with a strategy guide, because apparently, without some sort of strategy guide, it is impossible to beat the game. And the strategy guide is divided into two halves. One is vague hints that don't spoil anything, and the other is just like, please, just finish the puzzle for me. So it's, you get some enjoyment still. But, yeah, they wanted to sell strategy guides, basically. But I drew out a map on graph paper. I printed out some graph paper and then fucking drew a map on it so that I knew where I was going. Because it didn't have an in-game map and was difficult. Follow this memory. This must be the last one. Must be.
Getting to the end here.
Now we have the last one, which is the poisoning. I knew it. I played Legend of Kyrandia 2, Hand of Fate to Death. I bought the trilogy because it was like, I can't remember what sale or what shop front I bought it from, but it was like basically €2 for the entire trilogy. And I had heard that they were good. So I went, I may as well, right? So I have on my hard drive the trilogy of Kyrandia games. I think they're fairly obscure outside of Central Europe. It's a bit like Gothic. But, yeah, I have them. That and Myst. I have Myst as well in the same folder, in like my games folder. You, please. Follow the memory. This has got to be it.
Is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me, stopped me from being able to leave this body.
Jesus, that noise frightened me.
Communication with father, who brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to absorb me. The traitor!
He's going to absorb me?
Now. Hurry, Louis.
Vor?
I absolutely must see you before it's too late.
Demon Vor?
To follow my thoughts. Come to me. Quickly.
Not really into it, but it'd be interesting to see. We're just gonna have Mortimer with like a suspiciously full belly going, Yeah, that's one I don't get. Mist was so good, it captured me immediately. I'm in the same boat. It took me years. It took me years to actually consider playing it, even though I've always heard it's amazing. And I did see a little bit of you playing Riven, and that if it looks anything like that, I mean, it looks beautiful. My girlfriend read Name of the Rose ages ago and got to the part where the library was described in great detail. She stopped reading for a few days and sat down and reconstructed a detailed map, then went back to continue and found the map a few pages after. That's tragic.
He's completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis.
He's going to vor me.
Stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What?
What? That's a
Congratulations,
surprised
my
face.
son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Oh, you yelled at me earlier, so you can go fuck yourself.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming.
Sorry. Yeah, Mortimer would be the top, wouldn't he? I can no longer keep him out. He's got. They know what they're doing. Oh, come on. Tell him Mortimer is here. Say nothing to him. Mortimer is right, but he's fucking awful. I might side with Home just because he's a good he's a better person. He's not a good person. He's a fucking demon. He invades people's minds just as much. Maybe I just let him to it. I don't know. I also really need to use the bathroom. Tell him Mortimer's here. Say nothing to him. Do we help Home or do we help Mortimer, our papa? I'm still a little bit sour. Well, you are too, Dreya. I know. I'm still a little bit sour that he gave out to me earlier, to be honest. I'm kind of in a sort of rebellious fuck you mood. So maybe I'll tell him Mortimer's here? I don't want him to die. Even if it is sort of in a vor fashion. Oh, this might be a big mistake for me.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
God, I wish that was me.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis. Don't let him get away with all this so easily. I implore you.
So we follow Papa Demon, or we say fuck 'em both. I'm kind of leaning towards fuck 'em both. Maybe we try and kill both of them. That would be fun. Maybe we try and, like, while he's busy, just come in and use some sort of mind knife and just fucking stab him in the kidneys. Mortimer's very big and scary. And I'm very weak and pathetic. In the game, too. So, it's probably not a good idea. Yes, talk more about the mind knife. You know, we're in sort of like a mind pit prison right now, right? Surely we can go full on Matrix and go like, I control this now. And just fucking take a big knife out, like a glowing knife out of our forehead or something. Just stab him hard in the kidneys. I don't know why immediately I go for the kidneys, but yeah, I neither believe in him nor in Mortimer. I think I'm going with this. Oh! I think maybe if we had sided with him in the first place, maybe it would have been like, I side with Gregory, but now that option is locked off to us. I wonder. Because this game did brag a lot about choices actually matter. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Uncle, You're just as bad as he is.
That's true.
Despite being centuries old.
Tank, I need an
despite all the
exit.
wisdom you
I haven't
should
watched The
have
Matrix in
acquired.
ages.
I don't believe in you.
I remember it
Nor
being
do I
quite
believe
good.
in him.
The sequel's
You can
not so
count on me
much.
to do my utmost so that neither of you will succeed in your plan.
And I've never seen the Animatrix, which is apparently quite good. Or the games.
You now to protect our family. Find your sister, Louis. She'll know what to do.
Which
What are
one?
you saying?
Find her.
The boob one? The Maggie Smith one? The other boob one? Which one?
Don't fight it.
You will be punished for this.
Perhaps.
Oh, Daddy, don't
But
punish
you
me
won't
for
be there
boring
to
my
see
brother.
it, will you?
I'm sorry you all had to hear that.
You will be punished.
He is actually eating them, cool. He opened his mouth. Well, that went interesting. Achievement unlocked sober. I don't know what that refers to. I could have met Azahel's spirit. Interesting. I didn't find that. I restored order amongst the guests. I met Sarah de Richet's spirit. I reconstructed the sequence of memories. I met Emma's spirit. I escaped from the ether. I chose to serve only the humans. Did I? I didn't either. I don't even know where that would have come from. Who is Azahel? Next. I think this is the last episode we're about to embark on, so I guess I'll just keep playing. I know I'm going long, but, you know, whatever. I probably won't be live tomorrow, so, you know, may as well. I read about it afterwards, but I forgot. Next. Serve the humans? Never. On 1,000 Years of Darkness. It's kind of what I'm going for, to be honest. Let's get Psych up. Psych up. There we go. All skill uses are free for psychology. Sure, that's fine. Whatever. Validate. And then we have fucking nothing to equip. Ooh, achievement unlocked specialize. Achievement unlocked mind maze. Cool. Oh. Talent unlocked sober. What is that? I've never looked at these talents. What's sober? What does that do? Where is it? There we go. You gain 1 skill point in etiquette. Oh! Oh, using no consumables during a quest. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's kind of cool. I probably should have been doing these. Seductive. Ooh. Louis not really hot, is he? Let's be honest. And he's not very charismatic either. He's just kind of there.
Where am I?
He's not really a
It's all right,
catch.
son. Don't panic.
Doesn't even have 2
It's
hands.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
We won, Louis. It's over.
You did hear me say that I don't like either of you, right?
Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice. Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
Sorry, that's an anime line there. And an anime shot.
Did not. I didn't need
I
to.
devoured his
Can't you
soul.
guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in
Was
Theodore
Jesus a demon?
Butler's physical body for
Oh, he
longer
did
than
say
my
that, didn't
brother
he?
has
He
been
said that
in
Jesus was a
Sir
demon.
Gregory Home.
And that he might have been his
Therefore,
dad?
I am an ancient, Louis.
Didn't he say that Jesus might have been his dad? Or he, like, implied it? He was like, oh, yes, that whole Jesus business was just my father showing off, I'm afraid. Stuff like that. How did you vor your brother? Describe it slowly. Really slowly. Let me forget my troubles.
What happened in the ether?
I surpassed him.
Keep going. I'm nearly there.
What do you mean you surpassed him?
I made sure he was poisoned by my blood before our little chat. Remember the cup of tea in the dining room? I wagered that Gregory simply wouldn't be able to let it get cold. Oh,
I mean, that is a sin.
Do die hard.
You put your blood in your tea?
And he put the hangman's rope round his own neck. Ironic, isn't it? Unable to extract himself from his physical body, it didn't take much time for me to absorb him. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
No doubt about it. This family is rotten to the marrow. I did right not to trust them. Home told
Yeah,
me
for
that
letting
last
him
resort
make me a
was to
cuppa.
find my
He did
sister.
do a Putin, didn't he?
Always in her room.
You know, the whole radium tea thing, puts his blood in it, the weirdo. You know that's a sex thing. Oh, a book. I mean, it's a bit too late. I think we're on the last chapter at this point.
I've retrieved everything.
What did we retrieve? Golden elixir. So we have no goo. We have lots of golden elixir stuff, but we don't have any... Oh, this is not going to go well. We're very much out of consumables. Don't like this. Join Lady Hillsborough in her room. Yep, I guess we'll do that. She fucking hates me. So... I don't know how well that's going to go for us. I've not really been kind to the boob women, have I? Like, you know...
I'd better get ready before I go.
Oh, shut up. The boob women and me were not on the best terms. I did kill one of them, sort of. Or I let one of them die. The wrong one. I think.
Emily?
Can't even fucking
Yes.
remember.
What's happening, Louis? You look...
Home is dead.
Good God, he did it.
Put on something you
He
can,
warned
like,
me
run
that
away
Mortimer
in,
was
I
probably
think.
trying to get rid of him.
Just in
He
case.
couldn't believe it himself. But we have to admit that he was right to be wary. We are in great danger, Louis.
Wait, what are you talking about?
When Gregory came to warn me, he assured me that we would be the next to go down.
But why would Daddy attack us? But why, though?
I don't understand. Why would Mortimer attack us?
His brother, then his children.
He feeds on us.
Pardon me?
The bastard. It's been right under our
He's
noses
gonna
all
vor
this
me?
time, Emily. Saturn devouring his children.
Oh!
Now
He fucking put those paintings in my room, didn't he?
No, it's impossible. No.
He's insane, Emily. But don't worry.
I
We're
don't
together
want
now.
to be
He
vored.
doesn't know that we know, which means that we have the advantage.
When I brought up the possibility of us running away as quickly as we could, Gregory dissuaded me. He thought that Mortimer would see it coming and that we would have no chance.
I guess I agree with him. And now we're here. I'm not gonna let him get away with it. There's two of us now, Emily. We can count on each other.
Well, on that note, I haven't told you everything, Louis. This might be a bit hard for you to accept, so I wanted to warn you. There are 3 of us.
What?
Surprise, brother.
Excuse me?
It's Emma, Louis. Just before he disappeared, Cole explained to me how to bring her back from
All right,
the
sure, we
ether.
can
were
we can
pressed
deal
for
with this.
time
And the only body she could find was one of those cursed servants. Can you believe it?
Emma, don't start, please. I didn't exactly have much.
No,
of a
your
choice.
boobs.
Be that as it
Ah, we
may,
can fix that
I'm
later.
the one inside the body of a masked lackey.
I
can
have
take
to
off
deal
the
with
mask,
most
you know.
Urgent thing first. We'll try and get you out of there as soon as we can, just as I promised you.
And I'll make sure you make good on your commitment, sister.
Emma.
Okay, so we're all fine.
She is better. Don't worry. Being a demon changes many things, and the prospect of getting stuck in the ether for eternity has opened her eyes.
Yeah, sure, fuck it. You know, our you know, boob sister, sister brother, and you know, me. We're a little trio. This'll be fine.
Well,
we can take down a demon
I guess it's
dead.
your decision, but I hope
This is
you know
gonna
what
go
you're
so
doing.
fucking badly.
Ready? Can we go now?
I wonder if you can get a bad end in this game. Seems like a kind of game you can.
You need me. I'm guessing you are well aware of what we're about to face, aren't you?
You can
Not
take off
really.
the mask, you
No.
know. It's
That's
not like
just what
welded
gives us
on,
a
is it?
chance, is it not?
I wouldn't
It's
put it
usually
past
the
him.
only argument the reckless have in their favor.
Take heart. We're only
Yeah,
about
you
to
can.
confront
Oh,
an
no.
age-old creature that can read our thoughts and force us to act against our will and wants to devour us. So what's the problem?
If that is your attitude, I suggest we reevaluate the possibility of running away.
Stop it. Let's all just calm down. Only a few minutes ago, it was just the two of us. Things are looking up. Our chances are only getting better.
How do we get rid of him then?
Killing him won't change a thing normally. He is capable of changing bodies.
I know how to kill a demon.
That would be
and
fun.
The irony of it is, he's the one who revealed it to
Oh,
us.
yeah, we need
have to
Jesus
make him
blood.
touch the blood of an older demon in order to encase him in his mortal body. This is the only way that might give us a chance of dealing him a fatal blow. And I've got the Holy Lance.
What's that got to do with demons?
Christ was his father. Believe me, If we get out of here alive,
Does this count
I'll
as
have a lot of
blasphemy?
juicy details to
I
tell
think
you
so.
about the family. This Lance
Is
actually
blasphemy
received
still
the
a law
blood
in
of ancient
Ireland? I
demons.
remember there was a
We
big
can work
kind
on
of
more
fuss over that
Let's do it
recently,
then.
like a few years ago. That blasphemy was still a law that was on the books in Ireland. You could get
Are you
prosecuted
sure
for
you're
blasphemy.
ready for this?
Nobody
Will you
had,
be all
but it was
right?
just like, oh, this still exists
Yes,
apparently.
I feel a lot better. Don't worry about me.
As you wish.
Jesus was your Oh yeah, I'm Jesus's granddad or grandson. Oh, that's nice. That's kind of cool. I'm short. I mean, Jesus sounds nice. Sacrilegious. I love that episode. You know, Jesus did seem like a cool guy. You know, he like beat up those moneylenders in the temple and stuff, and like hung out with sex workers. Like he healed people. He seemed like a nice guy. So you know, lovely dude. I like him. Yeah, he seemed fun. So you know, there's worse people. Oh, full. Fuck me. Golden elixir is full. I can't even use that really. Go and confront Mortimer. Can I not talk to anybody else? Can I talk to Daddy Washington and warn him? I just go around quickly. just quick little thing. I don't know. Like, I don't know if George Washington's going to be able to do anything, but he can at least come and like hit him with a stick. Oh, who's this? Whose room is this? This is the tower room, an empty room. Ugh, whatever. Oh, well, there might be goo in there. Hang on. We cannot afford to not have goo. We have so little goo. Oh, we're fucking dry. We're spent. We have like we have just a few mils of goo left in us. We've been milked for all we're worth in this game. I need some extra goo. I don't know, vitamin E tablets or something. Give me something, please. Please. No, nothing. Well, whatever. We'll finish the circuit, see if anybody else wants to talk. Like George Washington, while we're doing mind battles or something, Washington could come up with a stick and go like, Reh. Oh, Volner's.
Johann,
Louis?
Yeah, you're a demon too.
Haven't the time.
what are you doing?
You're a demon too.
Getting out of here. What do you think? And going as far
Help.
away as possible. Sir Gregory is dead. And in case
Help
you
us.
haven't grasped it yet,
Me and the
I
boob
am
twins, we're gonna take him out.
here. If you value your life, you had better do the same.
Hey, wait a
No,
second.
no, I haven't time. Good luck in the future.
No! Fucking stop up, grab his arm. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't like Volner. In here? Oh, what's this room? There's no sign. This is Adam's room. Oh, yeah, that's it. This was Hot Lady's room. Who we never saw again. She actually just fucking went. She's probably a demon too, isn't she? I was expecting her to come back at like a pivotal moment, but she hasn't. Like, she's just gone. Who knew? Anyway. And then this way. We're still going around, right? Washington's room. Here we go. Here's Daddy Washington. I think she's just possessed. Yeah. Washington. No, I can't access Washington. Well, sleep, my fair Washington, and hopefully we'll meet again. No way in there. Okay, let's go down to the dining room. Let's finish this shit. Wait, can I go in here? No. That's Piaggi. I mean, he could do like an exorcism. Oh, that's my room. Did I leave any goo in here? Is there any goo? 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 No, it's just a book. I don't want a book.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very
My room, I forgot, was filled with all, like, the doubting Thomas. Goo! Fill me up. Fill me up to the brim. There we go. It's still not that much, to be honest, but it's something. Oh, what's this?
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable...
Whatever, that's ages ago we read that. That's like from the beginning of the game, I think. Okay, any more chests or anything? I don't think so. Let's go. Let's go. I'm kind of concerned about how this is going to go. We have all our mind powers yet left. Like, we can, you know, read minds and shit if we want to. Is this open? No. What was this? That was Volner, wasn't it? Whatever. Let's go. Downstairs. We could have gone up to the study, maybe. Ah, whatever. Let's just go for it. Dining room is over here, I think. Where's the dining room? Over here. Literally the opposite direction I was going. Oh, yes, the boob twins are standing in front of it. Hello, boob twins.
Louis, there you are. Look, she's better.
Perfect.
Good.
Sure,
Are
if
you
you say
ready,
so.
Louis?
Take
Can
off
we
the
go?
mask. Oh, no. Right. Just as a little cliffhanger. I'm not ending the stream, don't worry. I think my bladder is going to hemorrhage and kill me in about 20 seconds, so I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be back in about 30 seconds, and then we will finish this game, okay? Enjoy this scream. I am back. Let's all cheer him on. Piss, piss, piss. I have a pig. Look how small she is now. Look how tiny she is. They look so small after a haircut. Like, ridiculously tiny. I mean, look how tiny she is. It was like dramatic lighting. Look at the tiny pig. Hello, pig. Okay. She smells like hay and grass, because that's what she eats. Yeah. Come on. Oof. I mean, look how small. Look how incredibly tiny. Come on, it's you. Look, it's you. I think she's quite sleepy. I'll put her back down. Good girl. You can't go out into the garden. It's too wet. It's raining still. You okay? Nose? Good girl. Yeah, I will hold you up to the camera, and you can say goodbye. Goodbye. You can just about see her eyes. Anyway, goodbye. Oh, don't run under the wheels of my chair. Do you have any survival instincts in your body? Okay, she's gone. Good. And back to the game. There we go. Pig. Pig, 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 pig. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's take this on.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Get it over with.
Oh, we have basically
Louis,
fucked up everything in this game, haven't we?
Oh, I see you haven't come alone.
I've got my
Do I owe
boob
the honor, Duchess?
siblings
I
with
thought
me.
this discussion should concern the whole family.
Surprise, Father.
Emma. You brought her back
Emma.
from the
What a
East.
strange way of
Well,
saying
I
that.
am impressed, my children.
It's over, Father.
We can't let you go on like this.
Enough!
Louis!
Who on earth do you think you are, for heaven's sake?
He is basically a
I wouldn't
Sith.
know what you are planning? You are mere insects compared to me. You
But we have the
never
power
had
of
a
friendship
chance.
on our side. Sort of. We don't really like each other. Yeah, fucking cast pills at him.
Keep going, it's working.
Get him!
Arm yourself with a lance. Lance, obviously. Oh, I wish we had two hands.
Don't do it. It's over. You've lost. No, stop.
Yes! Stab him in the belly. No, has he gone into me? Are we gonna have to mind fight in our mind palace?
Come, Louis. It's over.
Later. No, it isn't.
After you.
That's fucking him! Stabby, stab, stab. What? You're not gonna you know he can possess people, you idiots! Fuck me, we're all so dumb. Is this the bad end? Fuck, we did poorly.
Von Vollmer tightened his political and
Oh, it's a
spiritual grip
Fallout
on
ending.
King Frederick William. On the death of the king in 1797, Johann retired with his wife to his country estate in order to continue his work on
He's
his
a demon.
theological and alchemical thesis. Manuel Godoy's close relationship with Napoleon enabled him to claim a part of Portugal, as well as the protection of France upon the fall of the kingdom. He died in the company of his beloved mistress Pepita
Aw.
after recovering all his titles and properties.
Good ending for him, I guess.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
You might have picked the wrong lance. Oh, fuck.
Until his self-proclamation as emperor. His
And we didn't
excessive
take the
ambition
nails
would
either.
cost the lives of 1,700,000 Frenchmen and leave France poorer and weaker than ever before.
Yeah, we all know
Deported
Napoleon's a
and
prick.
imprisoned by the British on St. Helena Island, he died on the 5th of May, 1821, as an
Did we
exile
win?
to
No,
Germany.
I don't think so.
During his second term, George Washington had to deal with a number of rebellions. He enraged public opinion by building close diplomatic links with Great Britain, which forced him to give up a third term in office. He retired to his country estate until his death, without being able to implement the annexation of the highly coveted Louisiana Territory. The Duchess, through her relationship with the Crown, made it possible for Great Britain to build closer links to the United States on both the diplomatic and the commercial fronts. She became inseparable.
The lighting
from
is making her
Marchioness
nose look
Cunningham,
like it's been broken.
reputed for being the most influential.
Sorry, that's just what I
mistress of
noticed.
King George IV of England, and whom she inducted into the Golden Order. His Eminence Piaggi, having successfully accomplished his mission, returned to His Holiness the Pope with full honors. Although all his ambitions had become possible, to the stupefaction of his entourage, the Cardinal preferred to retire to his Tuscan
I think we might have fucked up
far
his
from all
mind
political
too
and
much.
diplomatic commitments.
We really fucked with him. He
Fascinated
did
by
not
the
seem to
techniques of
like
exorcism
the
and
whole
demonology,
possession thing. He was
he
very
dedicated the
concerned.
last years of his life to the study of Inquisition reports.
Yeah.
Elizabeth's family did everything in their power to find her, based on clues provided by their friend George Washington.
Oh, we did so badly, didn't we?
In the port of Brest in France, and no one
Brest.
ever saw her
Sorry.
again. On his return to Paris, Peru gave himself up to his peers of the revolutionary courts. He admitted to being implicated in several
Oh,
state
Peru,
corruption
my
cases.
love.
Found guilty of treason toward the Republic, he was executed without a trial. Nothing more was ever heard of Lord Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was a topic of conversation in the European courts, but only for a few months.
I think... Oh, God. Everything. I got help from the Hillsborough sisters to confront Lord Mortimer. Success. Failed. I was possessed by Lord Mortimer. I did not take Alazif back to the continent. I failed to kill Lord Mortimer. I failed to leave the island safe and sound. So I think that is literally the worst possible ending we could have gotten. Well, if we had not... I mean, it's all fucking bad. I guess we could have fucking pissed off the boob twins enough for them to not help us at all. But I feel like that would have ended the same way. Oh my god. That was terrible. Well, sorry everyone. Look, could it have ended any other way? Literally everybody is terrible. Everybody is doing awful. People got beheaded. Even the dicks did okay. We got fucking eaten by our dad. The worst ending. Obviously, we spent time with the Buxom sisters, nothing else. Buxom sisters, what a game. It's still well done. I finished it. It is a great game. To the point where I'd probably consider playing it again off camera in my spare time to get other endings. Like, it's a really genuinely very good game. It seems like there are way more fucking endings than I anticipated. So I would say, pick this up. It was only like €10 when I bought it. Maybe even less. It's like fucking €9, something like that. I'd really recommend picking this up if you want it on Steam. It's not that long if you don't fuck around as much as I did. It's probably, I think the average time to beat this game is probably like fucking 10 hours, 12 hours, something like that. It took me weeks, but that's because I'm me. Great watch though, thoroughly enjoyed. I'm shocked we actually managed to finish a game. This is the first game I have finished since Kingdom Come Deliverance. 4 fucking months ago. My god, I'm bad at finishing games. Oof. But we're finished! Yay! Godoy and Emily did fine. Yes, Godoy did fine. Emily did pretty well. Fucking hell, is it? It is. It is. That is insanity to me. But it's because I don't know. I did a very silly thing, which was I decided, considering I'm something of a variety streamer, I took that to heart, and so I basically played a different game every day. So I'd play like 4 or 5 games a week. Yes, I don't count Horse Prince or Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy is a genuine game, but it only takes like a couple of streams to finish. They're kind of mini games almost. This is the first like full length double or triple A game I've finished since Kingdom Come, really. One that didn't take just a stream or two. Special mention for Horse Prince. Jesus Christ, we really massively fucked everything up, didn't we? Anyway, there we go. I haven't finished Boyfriend Dungeon, play that. I probably will at some point. But anyway, I need to figure out what to replace this with now. I'll continue playing Gothic until I'm finished that. What will I play in place of this? Probably Alien. Right? Probably Alien. Because I was thinking of playing Gothic 2 after Gothic. So maybe next week I will play Gothic on for 2 days of Gothic, 2 days of Alien. Something like that. Vampire maybe after Gothic 2 or after Alien. I don't think Alien's particularly long. Or because I'm also at the weekend. I will be live probably Sunday, I think. Mist as well is on the list. I have so many fucking things to play. Gee, Mist is definitely also... I have a list literally on my phone of like stream games and it's on there. I'll either be live tomorrow or Sunday. I don't know. Might be Sunday. I'll see. I'll have to text some people. I don't know when people are coming up. But one of the days over the weekend I'll go live. And that will be perfect date. Because I want to finish that too. Because I'm genuine. If you've missed the perfect day, I almost never say that people should go watch the VODs. I would recommend watching the VODs of Perfect Date because they're fucking insane. The game is very, very weird. Genuinely extremely weird. Dark as fuck. We got shot in the head. Like, way different than I thought it would be. So I'm going to play Perfect 8 on the weekend. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for staying a little bit later as well, because, you know, I went a little bit over on this. I have to pop over and watch you stream, Emmy, when you live next. Yes, go follow Emmy. Like, shout out to Emmy and Ghost and Grenarius and, you know, everybody I follow in here that streams. Like, you know, anybody in the chat. I think we all know each other at this point. Like, all the chats are basically the same chat in this, like, community. But yeah, go follow Emmy and Ghost and Grenarius, and Nuku was here earlier, and Zara was here earlier. You know, all those people. Anybody I've missed, just look through the chat. You know, you'll see names. Yeah, there we go. I'll raid somebody, I guess. Hang on. There we go. I'm still looking at the fucking... The first thing that comes up when I go onto my desktop is the picture of the guy from Goo Goo Dolls. Let me go full camera. Let me raid somebody who's live. Who's live that I know. Who's live that I like. There's actually nobody really live that needs a raid. Like, the lowest person is like 24 viewers. I guess I'll send you over to there. That Pokemon Explained. If you're into Pokemon, want to watch Pokemon? Oh no, this fucking voice thing again. Hang on. Let me say /raid Pokemon Explained, who is a Pokemon streamer. Who joined when I was playing Pokemon that one time. Because, you know, I played Pokemon. Remember that? I finished that, actually. I finished Pokemon, but that was before. Pokemon was fun. I never did, like, the final challenge, but I finished the story. It's fine. Anyway, like I said, I'll see everybody, either tomorrow or Sunday. So, you know, thanks for watching. It's been a good time. Thank you for subscriptions and bits and follows and anything that's happened while I've been streaming. It's very much appreciated. And, goodbye. See ya. There we go. I'm very hungry. If anybody didn't raid, I'm very hungry. I'm gonna go buy some food now, I think. It's just about stopped raiding. Bye. Raiding? Raining. My brain's mush. I've been streaming for 4 hours. Give me a break.